What's up guys, welcome back to a new stream on Concord. Oh, why do I hear myself? Hold on chat, give me a second. Yeah, there you go. I think it's better. No doubles. Everything's good. The sound over here. Alright. Let me start with my hellos as per the usual, my guys. I'm gonna say hello to Toops first today, hello to Chris, and hello to Tom. Nice and easy. How are you guys doing? I hope you had a good weekend. Hold on, I'm still setting everything up. Give me a second. I think I'm good. Sunday is always the most complicated one. Anyway, as you can see, new game. We're not gonna play more of it, simply for the fact that it is closing beta today. I actually hope it doesn't close in the next 2 hours. Well, 3 hours, actually. Because it is supposed to end till like Sunday evening, midnight, but I'm not sure which time zone that applies to. So we will see. In any case, we got plenty of other things to do, even if this doesn't work, but I did promise you guys I would do a full test of this game, so that's what we're going to be doing for tonight. We're going to focus on Concord, try to give it a shot, see what's good about it. I did hear a lot of critics about it, so curious to see what's true, what's not, and yeah, so we'll be discovering that today. Let me just set up my mic. I think we're fine. Alright, I have not started anything on this game, so I know nothing about it. Let's go to play. So 5v5 PvP respawn, eliminate rivals in fast-paced respawn modes. Take down, eliminate rivals. Trophy hunt, eliminate rivals and collect their bounty cards. Alright. I'm guessing, hold on. I cancel increased reputation level and reputation level. Okay, so I guess we might be able to try those tonight. This is apparently not available. Quite surprised if the beta holds 3 modes, maybe even 4. Because I'm thinking that's just one screen. Maybe there's another screen. Still, that's pretty good. That's a good start, I would say. Usually betas will go for 1 mode, right? I wouldn't have been surprised. Matchmake, yes, and we can still check the rest. Alright, let's go to job board. What's that? Free gunners make a living by taking jobs that no one else would dare to do. The job board is an automated system. It displays all active jobs. As you complete jobs, you'll earn XP, level up, and unlock rewards. Job refresh on a daily, weekly, or seasonal basis, depending on the job type. Daily jobs automatically replenish as you complete them. Unlock new free gunner variants. Alright, so that's nice. I think they have some kind of... It's probably similar to the master circuit on the finals. Like some way to add like free content, kinda. We'll see. I ruined my day with my own hands. My dumbass decided to download Arch Linux, the hardest Linux, and so far I can get a browser, so I'm suffering. Bro, Chris, one day you have to come in here and say something that is happy about your life. I'm really worried about you, man. Like, find things that make you happy, not only things that make you sad. Alright, so hold on, what's happening here? Yo, Change, welcome back, brother. Oh, you scared me with that logo. I thought I left my microphone off the whole time. Let's see, okay, so quite a few. Well, I guess let's start with the basic one. Yo, Boogie! How you doing, man? Am I getting ghosts of the past? You guys are back? Interested in checking out Concord, I guess? Right, bear with me, boys. I have no idea how to play this. Really didn't look into anything, so we'll discover together. Okay, so my first comment that I was already making, like just watching the trailer, is that everything seems pretty slow. So I'm gonna be happy to check that out. The double jump is very much Destiny-like so far. Okay, I'll start my health, that's fine. Not sure how though. We got 2 guns, we got what? Yes, that's 2 abilities or 3? Not sure. Okay. Damn, what is he shooting me with? What the fuck? Is that like a grenade launcher or something? I think he's playing hard, right? Here's one of them kids that always just shoved papers in their backpack with nothing to protect it. Yes, yes, that's how I see Chris as well. That is a very good image. Bro, if you're not running, like, you are just, like, slow as fuck. What the fuck is this thing? Okay, so that's the chick that killed me. No, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, because the other guy with the automatic rifle, I hit him, like, using the automatic rifle, I probably hit him, like 6-7 times. And I took, like, not even 30% of his health. And here, basically in the same time, I managed to shoot 3 shots and kill him. So like way to balance your weapon so far. That was not a good start. Okay, so that might happen a bit, chat. Bear with me. Like I don't know the ability, so I'm just pressing randomly. I kind of want to retry. Like I don't want to do the entirety of the characters just once in a row. I want to see a bit what abilities they have. So what's that? Is that damage? Okay, so movement, a bit weird. Abilities, they kind of remind me of Valorant. So weird. I'm straight away like exactly what I feared. Like movement is already weird as hell. Like, I can't understand why they made it so slow. Cause like you see, like here I got somebody came around and hit me in the back, right? Which is typical FPS flank. If it's not a one-shot tap kill game like Valorant or CS or something, I definitely want a way to defend myself. And like here, it feels like, what the fuck? Bro, I'm so confused. Was that too, like, I'm so confused, chat. Because like, I hit a first dude, right? And I hit him down to like 10 HP, or 10% rather. And then the next shot, he was full health again. Is that an ability? She is way too OP. What the fuck? Bro, that fucking thing is crazy. So hold on, you can't reselect the ones you already had. Let's try another one, just a random one.
Watch your back.
The hell is this game? It's called Concord. Just released. Looked interesting on paper. And then people like started playing the closed beta and it got like really poor reviews. And I promised you guys I would test it out. So here we are. Not gonna lie, so far I see the problem straight away. Like, it's so static, like I feel glued to the ground. Weapons are not very impressive. I don't know, it's super messy. Like the fact that you can't move around, like that the movement is so slow, means that if you're under attack, like you don't really have anything to do, right? Like it's just like do or die basically. And then on top of that, if you're telling me some champions or heroes or characters are actually stronger than others, I don't know, that's a lot of weird. I don't understand what we're doing. That was so awkward for a fight. Okay, so she's got a very slow start and then it builds up. Let's keep trying. Let's see how it goes. You played today, Boogie, for an hour? After you killed him, get the cards to get points for the team. Okay, didn't know that. Thank you. Is the game any good? Good question, my man. I'm honestly not there yet. We just started. And so far, from the 3-4 minutes we played, not convinced at all. It feels like a... okay, let's say my problem here is that... And I've only been here 5 minutes, plus the gameplay trailers, etc., right? So like, bear with me, my opinion might be wrong. But on paper, from what I already saw, and it seems to feel the same way now that I'm playing it, it's like there's nothing new, right? Like we're just overstacking mechanics from other FPS games and like fusing them together and hoping to get something out of it. And then here, I think their take is this slow movement thing to kind of make it unique. But that's definitely not something you want. Even it does make it unique, it doesn't make it good, right? You see what I mean? So I don't know, this first game, didn't like it whatsoever. I would say there is no reason to play this game over any other FPS you already played. Based on one game, right? We're gonna play it a couple of hours, see if things get in. But based on what I just saw, if you played Overwatch 10 years ago, you played this game already. And then the map itself that we just went through was so basic, like, I don't know. I mean, the kid that doesn't know how to swim still jumps in the pool. I like researching problems and troubleshooting, but I end up troubling myself. Yes, you need a balance, bro, that's for sure. Like, you seem to be under duress all the time. Like, it's not good for you. Like they say in racing, it's not the car, it's the driver. Might be the same here. I mean, I'm not saying I'm any good. Like, that was garbage play, like worst level gameplay for sure. But it was also worst level gameplay because it doesn't feel right. I don't know, it was very slow. Like, it's not even realistically slow, if you see what I mean. Like, it's kind of like they artificially slowed it down to make it their unique angle. Like, who the fuck runs at this speed, bro? Like, what the fuck? I'm not sure about those intros as well. Like, what does it mean? They should explain a bit. Okay, I think he's crap, so I'm not gonna play him. She's OP, and everyone is gonna play her. He's got a charge, I don't like it. I liked her so far. Let's try her. Oh, she's a sniper. It's not gonna work. After an hour, I kind of like it, but the movement is so slow. I know the finals, but the biggest problem for me is that I don't like hero shooters. I mean, I get you, bro. Like, honestly, I'm not necessarily against hero shooters, but my problem with that type of game is exactly what we already felt on the first game. Is like the balancing. It's super hard to make sure that everyone's on the same level, right? Or at least somewhat the same level. Here, the second one that we tried, the one with the crossbow, you can tell she's 10 times better than any other character, and I haven't even tried half of them. Like, that damage is crazy. And then, again, back to that topic, because that's gonna be my problem. Like, I don't know why it's so slow, bro. Like, it's such a pain to walk. It's so slow, like, what the fuck is this? Like... Oh, it's one. Okay, I guess it needs to be a headshot, probably. So again, as you said, driver again, right? That was shit. But I don't know. I want to say skill issue, but it honestly doesn't feel like skill issue. Like, put me on any new FPS, I'll get around, right? And even this, after an hour, I'm sure it will be okay. But it just doesn't feel great. That's all I can tell you for now. Like, it just doesn't feel great. What the fuck is that? Is that a mine? Am I gonna die? I don't know. I'm really curious why they chose it this way. Even the reload. You're just like, maybe, hold on. Can we change the settings? Keyboard and mouse double press. Don't care. Okay, let's try a bit more sensitivity. Maybe that's the problem. Does it say? Okay. Okay, at least that moves better. That's probably gonna help. What's that? She can jump high, okay. And that's, I guess, a motion sensor. Yeah, something like that. So, oh my god, it's so strange. Oh my god, like... It really is weird, chat. Like, it's fucking weird, bro.
We're falling behind. Take them.
Just one tap them? I wish. I don't know. I don't want to play her. Let's try this one. Sniper is, yeah, just not gonna be it. Graphics are nice, sound and music are cool. I like the set, but it's bland. I'm not even too fan, bro. Like, I feel like it's very basic stuff. Like, look, this is so like Overwatch, you know. And while I like Overwatch, played like thousands of hours. That was 10 years ago. That's my problem. Why do I have a vacuum cleaner as a weapon? What the fuck is happening? Chat, this is awkward. I'm trying to vacuum him and it just doesn't do much. Fuck, chat. I don't know if... Not impressed. Bro is playing cleaning simulator. What the fuck was that? Was I too far or something? Was it like the reach of the gun? That was really awkward. Just spraying air. Okay, we got a grenade launcher. I guess I know that. We got one dude over there. Okay, so the crossbow shot takes like 40% of your health, but the grenade launcher shot takes 10. What the fuck is a buck-up? Confused. Okay, I don't know. Chat, I feel so lost. What is this? Hold on, does it explode on impact? Oh, it does some goo? What the fuck? Okay, it does rebound goos. Can we rebound on the rebound? Bro, calm down. You saw that damage though? Nah, bro. Did they like throw a coin around and whatever damage counter comes in, like that's what it's gonna be?
The expert's on it.
How does the crossbow do so much damage and this does nothing? I'm a bit disappointed. I really had high hopes for this game, not gonna lie. Like when I saw like a new FPS, knowing what's happening with the finals and shit, like I thought we've got something here. But I can tell you, chat, whoever comes back on chat right now and asks me if the game is good, I already have my answer now. And I don't even need to play an hour for it. That is not good development. And thank God. Oh, no. I was gonna say thank God it's a free-to-play. It's not, bro. Or is it? Because I know there's a $40 pack. But is that like... Bro. Oh, that was so painful. That was so painful, I'm actually shocked. Is it paid? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me check on Steam. Hold on. Because if you go to store, I think it's like $40 or something. Yeah, $40. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. There is no way this game is worth anything. I'm a bit shocked. I hope I'm missing something. I hope it's because I haven't got the hang of the game, or like God knows what. Like, I'm trying to see what they brought to the table here. You've got like Overwatch 2 and or / Valorant abilities. You've got Destiny movement but slowed down. You've got weapons that you've seen in every single FPS. Modes seem to be very basic. Like, what is this game doing here? Nothing? Yeah, I'm a bit worried. You got some time, I think, to return it before you cross the 2-hour mark. I didn't pay it, it's the open beta right now. The open beta was free. That's why I'm hesitant whether it's free or not. But yeah, this is not going to... I don't know, I'm trying to think where they're going with this. What's the plan here? Like, why did they release this game? Who financed it? Like, imagine the meeting they had. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do an FPS with... Okay, so like, what's new? Nothing. Okay, let's do that. Like, who the fuck paid for that? Okay, can I bring some personal touch to my answer? I also really don't like the design. They look like so cringy. Like, you know what it makes me think? And please tell me if I'm crazy. Like, it just reminds me of what's it called? Like Defenders of the Galaxy, the Marvel thing with the Tanuki with a gun. What's the name? I know you guys know what I mean. Man, if you send me those $40, I think I could make something better than this shit. Yeah. Okay, so I throw knives. At least it's fast, I guess. I can aim. We can throw more knives. And E is the same as an attack as well. What the fuck? So hold on, I got a knife to a gunfight, right? Let's see how it works. Okay, well it's a lot of fun. Oh my god, shit, what the fuck? You're in the middle of it like an absolute moron, and you do 0 damage. That was so cringe. PlayStation publishing, yeah. I don't know, it's a bit sad though. It's a bit sad because they, again, FPS, they need like a fresher, some real breath of fresh air. Like, look at this fight, guys. Even if I'm gonna die, okay, like that doesn't matter. But even if just focus on the start of the fight when I was shooting the robotic dude, how many bullets hit him for like 30% of his health taken out? What the fuck is this fight, like I'm not saying TTKs have to be instant. I love the finals, I love Apex, like, and they're slow TTKs, right? But what the fuck was that? Like, you know, if the only thing that makes you win a fight is the one who flanks you, it's not very interesting. Like, that's not FPS games. No, bro, look at this damage, bro. What the fuck are we playing? This is Fortnite. Some kind of like Team Fortress, but like in 2024, when everybody's played all the Team Fortress they can for their entire lives. Dude, you're playing with a vacuum cleaner. Okay, so beyond that, Anybody knows the rules? Did anybody understand the rules? Bro, that's a fucking bazooka in his head. He didn't die. Come on. FPS in slow-mo, Pog. Yeah. It's so cool. That way you can even add a bullet time so you get like extra slow-mo. Extra. Hold on, I just realized I've got a stack of oh no, it's the maximum. Because I was seeing 0.8 out of 0.8, so I thought like maybe there's a like limited amount of ammo per life. Should be very stupid. So her ability is to make walls, right? So she made a wall, except the wall can be jumped over. That's very useful power. Come here, come here. Let me kill you. Guardians of the Galaxy, same sentiment. Oh, you too? You got it? I think it's because of him. He really looks like one of them. But I don't know. The entire thing gives me that vibe for some reason. Looks like it's made from some indie devs or some shit. I mean, I don't know if they're indie, but like they're definitely not big. I'm really sad. Like, I really came like I heard there was really bad reviews, and I kind of trust reviews to some extent because usually they kind of like players are players. Like we all want the same thing. It's just to have fun, right? So like if people are saying it's bad, usually there's a reason for it. That being said, I don't know, on paper it looked really cool and I really had high hopes for it. And I didn't even consider that it would be shit. Like when I saw the reviews, I was just like, people are, you know, they just like lately people have been on a run to try like determined to kill any game that is not exactly what they hoped for. So it's just like, yeah, that's just another one of those. But man, in fucking like 5 minutes, I can tell you I'm never relaunching that game ever again. Like, it's just basic as fuck. Like, what is my incentive to play on this game? And not even caring about the balance issues, like, which are obvious. Like, just what's the fun here? What's different? Switch the game. Kill the enemies, get the enemy card, 30 cards per team to win the match. Thank you, Boogie. Bro, I miss having you around, Boogie. You're my pit of knowledge, bro. When you're not here, it's not the same. I don't even think I picked up a single card so far. Is that the card? Where's the card? What the fuck is that? No, bro, this weapon is fucked up. Like, what? What? Like, since it's splash damage, it's crazy, I think. Yo, Carlo Jack. Welcome to the crew, my man. Yeah, that didn't look good because I had no idea what I was doing. Oh my god. Why does she fly? Why does she fly? What the fuck happened? How you doing? I'm doing great. What about you, man? Which game do you like mostly? Lately, we've been on the finals, we've been on GTA 5 RP, we've been on the First Descendant, and today we're on Concord, exclusively today, just to test it out before the end of the beta. But as a whole, my specialty in terms of games are more like FPSs. That's what you'll see the most of on this channel. The game feels like shit. Yeah, bro. Show us some Pathfinder Pro Apex gameplay. Honestly, I thought about it, bro. I thought about reinstalling Apex. There is some viewership still. The only problem is I was on console, right, the entire time, and switching to PC probably would be a bit difficult. Doable, but probably difficult. You miss Apex Mobile? I never tried mobile. I heard it was great, but why is it removed? It doesn't exist anymore? Man, I had that expensive race skin, the Predator one. Plug in the controller. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about doing. The only reason why I stopped myself is because I thought because I am always gonna be honest with you guys, and I'm never gonna be like, yeah, I'm playing keyboard if I'm on controller, right? So I was gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna pull out the controller, and then I thought you guys were gonna vomit all over me. But for me, Apex is controller. Like, it's just the way it is. Like, I've played, like, I don't know, between 5 and 10,000 hours only on controller. I'm saying 10K, maybe it was more, I have no idea. Can't remember. But just like, all was controller, so like switching to keyboard, probably weird. We want to see some clap Tim? Bro, I need a game for that, though. Like, that's what's killing me lately, like... That's what's stopping me with content, like videos and shit. It's just like, you know, there's doing things for you guys, there's doing things for myself, and then there's the mix. And like Finals was a great mix. Like I loved the game, you guys loved it, we had a great something there, right? Right now, like the First Descendant, it's fun, but I already feel like we're kind of reaching peak performance, like as to what we can expect of the game. So making content for a game that I feel like we're gonna be moved on in a month, like because I'm going on holiday in August. Like I don't know if we're gonna be, like I don't know what the First Descendant is gonna be. I just feel like it's not gonna hold forever. So starting to make videos for a game we're not gonna be focused on forever just feels a bit weird-ish. And then the Finals, we all know we're not playing that shit until they fix it. So yeah, like we kind of feel like we're missing something. Like, and Apex, like I was good at Apex, but like that's also the past, right? It feels weird to go back to that. I feel like I've done everything there is to be done in Apex, or that I'm so lost by now because I haven't followed what the game is now. I think I'm understanding a bit better, like what they're expecting. Like, since you can't really move, I'm talking about this game, right? Like, since you can't really move, it feels like every weapon, no matter the heaviness of it, if that makes any sense, seems to have some kind of like spam capacity. So like you see, like this is a rocket launcher and I can shoot like 8 bullets in 5 seconds, right? So like they're kind of compensating movement by weapon like power. But I'm not sure if that's a great choice. I think it's pretty annoying. Because it gives into what I was saying earlier, like you're giving too much power to flanking and camping. Okay, so did you guys see that? You have an ability which is a smoke grenade, right? Or smoke bomb, whatever it was. Except apparently they decided in this game that if you have a smoke between you and him, they will outline the player. So what's the point of the smoke? Ah, there's a roll. Fuck, that was powerful. We want pro gameplay. No, as long as the gameplay is good, we're down. I mean, honestly, if you guys want to see Apex, I can put it back. I just don't know what my level would be, guys. Like, I haven't played it in years now. I don't know the new maps, I don't know weapons. Like, I stopped like so long ago. Like, bro, I'm firing marshmallows. Worst RPG bullets I've ever seen. Okay, start a teleport. Okay, so you can't really control where you go with that. Oh, that's why I was flying around. Okay, she's got a jetpack. Okay, clear. Sorry, Colonel Jack, didn't see your replies. I like to play CSGO and sometimes Valorant. How often do you stream? I stream 5 times per week, my man. So from Monday to Thursday and Sunday. so I'm just off Fridays and Saturdays, which I normally use to make YouTube videos. And you like playing CSGO and sometimes Valorant, then maybe you'll like this game actually. Like this feels like it's closer, like it's a very much slower, obviously, TTK than those two games, but the rest seems to be kind of like... Okay, maybe I should explain, because that sounds so stupid. It feels like you're a bit stuck to the ground. So yes, you do have a double jump, but I don't know. It's giving me the same vibe as Valorant in that regard. Like you're kind of like you're playing about how you're aiming, not how you're moving, which is very CS and Valorant approach. I don't know what to play, guys. Like, I don't like.
Prudent choice.
Okay, she's got an Uzi. Let's try that. Apex Mobile is dead. I don't know why they removed it. Okay, that's sad. I don't understand how people can aim with controller. It's just meh, but that's just because I can't aim with it. It's like everything, bro. Like you just need to get used to it or not, you know? Like I've played thousands and thousands and thousands of hours on controller, so like the way I move my controller is probably different, I guess. I honestly like and hate both for very different reasons. So there's 4 of us. That's what I don't understand. Like, so yeah, we got 23 cars out of 30, right? Why is there only 2 guys there? Did the others leave? Or are they like eliminated? Right, and I'm sorry, but talking about like game design, what the fuck is this map? Like it's so basic. There's like a circular zone here on 2 levels and just like rooms branching out. Like I could do that. Under my health bar, there's written 1 Duchess. Anybody knows what the fuck that means?
Enemy found me.
They left the game, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Almost there. Keep it up.
I want to try her again. I kind of like her gun. It feels more fluid. That's a French word. More smooth.
Healing. I'll make it quick.
I'm quite surprised how powerful the heals are as well. It's very like arena, Quake arena. Like healing is very core to the game, kinda. Bro, we're just running around like fucking idiots. Oh, I guess they did kill him a few times. Just need 1 more kill.
That's a win.
Unreal Tournament, thank you. Thank you. Couldn't remember the name. Do series returning to my prime in Apex and shit and collect good clips and do voiceover in your set. No, bro, it's not that easy. If YouTube was just that simple.
Oh, that was good.
No, we need... Like, that's what I'm working on my side, guys, if you want my full honesty. Like, I'm reworking, like, what's gonna be the core of the channel. It's like, FPS is good until, like, we're a few thousand subs, right? So we still got a way to go there. But, oh, we got a new mode. Capture and defend objectives. Okay, so that's more interesting. Let's try that. You ever played Rocket League? Yep. I actually spent like half of COVID playing Rocket League with my stepbrother. Literally like 10 hours a day. We ended up pretty good. Like we were just like feeding ourselves with YouTube videos on like how pro players play the game, and then we were just like trying to do the same shit over and over until we actually like managed to understand the concept, and then from that point it was much easier. What rank was your peak? I don't want to tell you any bullshit. Something like diamond or plat or something. Like there was gold. I remember we passed gold, we passed another one, and then we came like to the last rank of the one on top of that. I don't know what the name is.
Picking up a guild relay signal. Stay in control of the signal zone.
Okay, Chad, I'm curious. Do you want me to keep playing Concord for, as we promised, like we test the game tonight? Or do we give up and say next to that garbage? And if that's the case, I can offer... What the fuck was that? I can offer... What can we do? We can do either finals. Easy enough. We can do GTA 5 RP if you want. I can show you guys my account. We can see like what adventure we can end up in. We can do... What else? We can do First Descendant as usual.
We're falling behind.
Bro, I hit him fucking 20 times and nothing happened. Look at that, bro.
The signal's about to
Literally from 36 to 17 bullets, and he took like 15% damage. What the fuck is that? Oh, that was fun. Nah, this game is garbage, chat. What does your heart tell you? My heart tells me that I want to make you guys happy. And I honestly mean it. I love all those games.
get the rival crew off that
Happy to do whatever you guys want. Like, I know the change from the final to First Descendant, well, it's not really a change, but like the temporary change hurt you guys. Like, I know you guys are coming less, and I know why, and no blames, and... But, like, might as well do something you guys enjoy, right? Oh my god, this is so boring. GTA 5 RP would be fun to see.
Identified a new
Happy
signal.
to show you. Happy to show you then. Like, I just reopened my account today after like a 9-month break. So like I lost a lot of contacts, if not most of them. But I don't think most of you are like specialists of RP server, so I guess like I can do a little intro tonight. We do like a shorter stream maybe, or like, not even a shorter stream, but just like a short version of GTA 5 RP. You guys get a chance to see. And then if you're interested in the future, I can like start organizing proper GTA 5 concepts. Which, by the way, guys, like honestly, I think that would be a fuck ton of fun. Like GTA 5 RP for me is probably the game that has like the most potential right now in terms of like what, like feeling excited about it. If at least until we get like a proper FPS. Until that point, like at least GTA, as long as you get like a running account on a good server, and I'm like starting to set things up. I don't know if you guys saw on Discord, I started to mention it. But like I'm working to get into like a really big server, like actually from my favorite YouTuber. He's the owner of the server, and the server is like ultra realistic RP. And my goal is to get into that and like really go full out. Like I'm even happy to remove my webcam if you guys would prefer to be like fully immersed. But but it's probably the most fun we can have. Like in terms of like launching a game and not knowing what's gonna happen, but ending it up with something exciting. Like that's the best thing. Like my first RP account was this account, just to give you some backstory. And I had never tried RP before. I played what, like 2-3 months, like very intensely. I basically did like 9 full 24 hours of gameplay. That's what my tracker says. And I did that over like 2 or 3 months. So I played really a lot. Honestly, I don't remember, like FPS aside, okay, because that's obviously my specialty, so it's easy for me to enjoy them. I've done competitive, like you guys know, right? But like moving FPS aside, I would say this is the best, most fun I've ever had on a game, including GTA, all of them, GTA, San Andreas, Vice City 5, online, etc. And all other games, like it's so flexible, like basically anything can happen. So I don't know, it makes it really fun. And for YouTube, for streams, I feel like that's where we could have so much fun together. So I'm happy to show you guys, and you can tell me what you think. I'll do this one last game because I feel like we're just gonna drop Concord. It's garbage. We'll do one more run just to make sure, and then we'll go try it out. Yo, Emily, it's been a while. Welcome back. How's this game? Sorry to announce, it's shit. It's shit as fuck. We started what, like an hour ago. It's been garbage. Like it's just shit. It's super slow. It's not innovative at all. Characters are not that fun. Abilities are, you've seen them everywhere. You're not missing anything. It's shit. Like this, I was just saying, like we're doing one more run. I was supposed to do the entire stream on Concord, like to test the full thing, but I just said like we'll do this run and then I'll switch to GTA 5 RP because this game is shit as fuck. It's not even worth your time. Like. Oh, that's funny actually. JSA Kilo, that was my Apex name and my team. International esports team, brothers. I don't know why it's fetching that name though. Sorry, door just burst open. Do you see what I mean, chat? Like, what the fuck is this map?
Our crew is on the signal zone. We have control of the signal zone.
Oh, is that a healing pad? Okay, that's a healing pad.
They're all over me. Hang on.
I don't know. The game looks cool. I mean, I was super excited about the game until. But I heard that the FPS is garbage. I mean, it's what I was gonna say. Like in terms of like gameplay trailers and like talking about it, I was super excited for Concord. I was even saying like since we're looking for a proper FPS to get serious on, like that's a candidate. And then now I played it, and now I'm like, we're not gonna do that.
They're targeting the medic.
It's so slow and basic and shit. The guns don't feel good. Like I don't know. Like, if you ask me for one good thing, I cannot give it to you. Based off 1 hour of gameplay, like, I don't know. I'm uninstalling this at the end of the stream. 100%.
Rival crew is capturing the zone. Rivals have control of the signal zone. Take it back.
Even look like it. Okay, so it is still a closed, open beta. Fine. Maybe there's that. But it feels so shit. Like, look. Ah. God. What the fuck was that fight, bro? Like, you know, like, slow game TTKs have to make the fight intense. Otherwise, it's just boring, right? And like this one has the slowest TTK I've seen in ages. But you're slow as fuck, you're stuck to the ground.
Prudent choice.
Rival post blocking the signal zone.
I don't know, it feels very messy. I'm not impressed at all. I didn't expect from a big company to like PlayStation to release garbage. Yeah, me neither.
I'm headed there.
No signal zone located.
It's just not fun. Like holding down the. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Like holding down the trigger. How can I explain it? It's the same difference as if you, I don't know if that's going to speak to anybody, but it's the same difference as when you're firing with a real gun or with a BB gun. Or no, with a paintball gun. Like the difference is like so intense that even if it's the same thing, like they're both guns, but just like they're not the same at all, right? One is a gun and the other is a paintball gun. And that's how it feels here. And I will extend that not only to their weapons, but to the characters themselves. They feel like plastic. Like, you know, like a basic program container, if that makes any sense. Like they all have abilities like inserted into them. They all have like a weapon that has to go with them. But it's just not personal. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel intense. Like, look at this fight. Just check this fight. We're just staring at each other and firing repeatedly. Like that's not skill, that's not interesting. Like you see the difference with Destiny 2, which is a slow TTK, and you're gonna have like there is movement, you're jumping, doing shit, like there is explosions when you remove their shield, like you see like it's full of something. Like here it's just hit markers, like and this little white bit that is removed from their red bar on top of their health bar. That is all I'm doing. That's shit. That's shit. I'm sorry, but that's shit. Explain to me what that ability is, bro. I just put a wall there. Yo, Sprout, welcome back. No, it's shit. I'm sorry, but this one's gonna be a next 100%. We're not playing that crap. They should at least like give some context, you know? Maybe put some tutorial. Oh my god, it's so weird. Like even it feels like as soon as I'm firing, the FPS drops. And therefore you're missing accuracy. I don't know, it feels very weird. I don't think I've ever been that disappointed by a game that fast. Like, I tend to say, like, you should not judge a game, like, fast, because, you know, there's this power scaling on most games that sometimes, like, as long as you don't have some form of power, it's just not fun, right?
Cover me. Gotta heal.
So I always say, like, you gotta reach the end game to be able to tell what the game is.
We're capturing the signal zone.
But here, I'm not even interested. Like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to spend hours to understand what the game is worth. It just doesn't feel fun. Like, even here, right now, I just killed him, right? I smacked him. He had no chance. He wasn't even seeing him here, right? So it's a proper kill. Did it feel good? Like, I'll give you an example. When you play League of Legends, and sorry to those who have never played League of Legends, but when you play League of Legends and you kill somebody, you know that feeling, right? I don't even need to describe it. Like, there's something inside that feels great. Like, you're like, I showed him, right? I put my shit in there. Here, not. It's just not. I'm leaving that crap. Sorry, chat. We're not doing that.
Let's try it again.
Seems like Concord ain't good. I never heard of it, by the way. I mean, I heard of it over the last few weeks, especially. But yeah, no, it's garbage. It's atrocious garbage. Not even worth discovering what those modes are. Sorry, PlayStation, you fucked up. We're quitting that crap. Okay, so GTA 5. Okay, I'll put the be right back screen. Boys, I know you love it. Just let me start the server. It takes a couple of minutes, so please bear with me, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, Tube, stop crying. It's back, it's back. It's gonna take a minute, but if you guys don't wanna have the be right back screen, I'll let you see the loading so you can enjoy it with me. At least he can't run ads as he can on Twitch. Ah, that's true. Although I don't run ads whether it's on Twitch or not. Ad punishment. I'm actually wondering if you can't run ads at all on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can. Like not as my current status, but like once you get the full partnership, I think there's a chance you can. On the other hand, did you think to try Once Human? I thought about it, but similar. I heard mixed feedback, so it kind of felt like since I'm putting time in the First Descendant, it was either one or the other, like because they're kind of similar approach. All right, guys, here is Captain Bermuda. Hey, I'm trying. Okay, I've never streamed GTA, so bear with me. If it sucks, we'll do something else. So. Get this, I got 40 hours in Once Human. How is it then? Tell us about it, Boogie. I'm actually curious, like, what your opinion is. Really been wanting to play some more finals lately, but then I get reminded I have to play TN. I'm like, no, never mind. Same, bro. I'm honestly, I think I opened the game and I'm like, I can't do that. Like, it's just not possible. I tried the First Descendant. It's well made, but it isn't my genre of game. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so let me give you a bit of context here. What we're gonna be doing. Oh, let's see. So what I'm trying to do, let me give you some context, chat, just so you can catch up to what's happening. Actually, before I do that, let me explain for the future. If we do some GTA 5 RP on the server I'm trying to join, which is currently being upgraded from its version 1 to version 2, so it's going to take at least a few weeks. So there's a good chance we will start the New Leaf server. It's called New Leaf. Probably end of August. Like that's where I see things happening. So until then, I'm going to play on this server, which is the only ever RP server I've ever done, right? And my goal here would be, for the next few weeks, I want to create a sort of an like illegal, unofficial gang. Doesn't have to be gang, call it group, whatever you want. Just an ensemble of players. And our goal will be basically to do like an underground garage where we'll be dismantling cars, like we'll steal cars, dismantle them, and then resell them for parts. Point of that is to make sufficient cash to buy a house that would cost $1 million. For reference, $1 million is a fuck ton. Just to give you, like right now, how much money do I have? Oops. I have 25 plus 8 plus 8. So like 36k, right? Something like that. So we're a fuck way away from $1 million. But whether we get to the $1 million or not doesn't really matter. I feel like the fun could be to get there and make shit happen. The only good thing is that since I'm not going from the start, as you can see, we've got a nice car and we've got a few things. So I already have a gun. which is very hard to get in the server. It costs a lot, it's super dangerous, like you'll... Basically, it's risky. So that's from my previous game run. And then the second thing I got, which is quite important, because I just bought it today, is in my bag. We got all of that crap. So all of that crap is what I need to steal, destroy, and cut cars into parts. All right? My only problem right now is that this entire job is kind of a job for at least 2 people. Like, you can do it as a solo, and I'll explain how it works, but it's kind of made to be at least 2, and I would say 3, 4 is the right version. I thought that was cops. Actually, while I talk a lot, I'm gonna cut the music, or maybe make it... Yeah, I'll just pause it for now, we'll put it back later. Trying to think. Yeah, so basically it is like the reason why you can't really do it alone is because the way it goes, so I'm trying to make it as simple as I can, like not to get you guys lost. Basically, around the city there is cars that can spawn. They're called local cars. A local is an NPC, okay? There is either players or locals. Locals can have cars. Like, let's say this is a local car, okay? Let me check if it is. No, it's not. That's a player car. If when you bump it, it doesn't move, it's a local car, just FYI. That's why I bumped into it. But let's imagine that was a local's car. Me or one of my guys would come here and basically have to do 2 things. First, break the lock, so get in the car, which is quite long and stressful and risky. Obviously, if you get seen, you'll get arrested. And then once you're in the car, you gotta hotwire the car. Once he does that, they bring the car to me, to a location that I prepared. I've got like 2 or 3, at least I used to have 2 or 3 spots where I felt like I could build like a proper illegal enterprise. So I'll build my fake garage over there. The guys will bring the car, I dismantle it, and then I know a guy to whom you can sell those parts. And then I take 60%, and the guy who brought the car will take 40%. Basically, I calculated you can make a fuck ton of money. The only problem is that if you do it alone, and as I just started it, for now I'm alone. I've got another guy, but quite inconsistent so far, this dude. But if you do it alone, the problem is, like, let's imagine that car over there, the local car, which is not local, but let's imagine. So I come here, I drop my car off here, right? Get off, go do my shit, and get in the car. Then I bring the car to my garage. How do I get back my car? You see my problem? Like, I'm gonna have to run from there to get to here, or call a cab, which costs money, meaning I'll lose value from the stolen car by paying a percentage to the taxi cab driver, which makes no sense, right? So the problem is that if you're doing it alone, like it's really hard. You'll basically steal like 2, maybe 3 cars per hour if you're very lucky, because they're really hard to find. Well, if you have a crew working for you, like one who is dedicated in robbing, just dropping cars off, while I'm dedicated to like actually break the car down. Like if I do it proper with a proper team, you can scale it up to like 10 cars an hour, maybe more. And that means you'll be making proper money. So hold on, let me reply. Never played GTA RP, but it looks like a different game. It is a different game, guys. I cannot tell you how much this is true. Like GTA 5 is not GTA 5 RP. The only same thing is the city, but like the concept of the game is completely different. You're in a city where you can do anything you want, and they've added mods to give you access to things that don't normally exist, meaning that it's made, and not necessarily this server. This is a free server. I'm not saying that's the right one to go for. But for example, New Leaf, like you can customize your character to full extent. You can have a girlfriend, you can have a family, you can have a job, you can create a gang, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And that means that it's the only game where you have full freedom of what is going to happen, which has a double edge. It also means if you're not doing anything, like if you're not searching for some kind of scene, because you're basically going after scenes, like a robbery could be a scene, right? So if you're not actually, if you're just doing what I'm doing now, just like rolling around the street, there's a good chance nothing's ever gonna happen. You're just like, nothing's happening. But if you're going towards players and actually like actively launching scenes, you'll always end up in the craziest shit, and that's what gives this game like a ton of value. And actually, now that I'm here, I'm gonna show you something that is quite in line with what I just explained. So right here. So this gang thing that I was explaining about the car robbery, I tried it like a year ago. And basically after a while, with my associate back then, we made enough money to actually buy a flat. So the flat we bought is just behind this building, and with it came basically, so hold on, let me go down, came this space, right? And you see all those walls, all of that was created by me and my associate. And basically we were using that space to stash stolen cars because we were bringing so many stolen cars per hour that there wasn't enough time to like break them down fast enough to keep them out in the open. So we would use to stash them in there. And like basically, so you see, I've created like kind of a fake room. This room used to be nothing. There was not a room here. It was just the open porch here, right? And on top of that, I created a little nice chill space, right? Where we would have our meetings here. And the reason why I'm showing this is not necessarily about itself, because it's not that interesting. What I'm trying to say is like, you create what you want on this game. And I love that. And it makes it so much fun. You can do anything you want. Okay, I'm gonna bring an asterisk to the anything you want, because I see YouTube says steal a cop car. The difference, another big difference with GTA 5 Online is that there are rules. You cannot do things, you cannot do certain things. So when I say you can do anything you want, it's not entirely true. There are limitations to make the game viable. So one of the annoying rules that I don't really agree to, but that are true on this server at least, not on all our GTA 5 RP, is that you cannot steal cop cars. You cannot go in the police department and like try to rob their guns there, for example. Because I guess they're too powerful guns, and that would mean that every time a robbery is a success, you're releasing like higher, more dangerous types of guns into the city, and then it kind of makes things crazy. So they want to avoid that, and usually they make things so that you have limitations to avoid that kind of shit. So like you can't steal a cop car, but you can do anything you want. And what I was thinking, anything you want, right? What I was thinking to do is, since we're at the start, there is two paths. Either you guys just follow what I'm doing, so like bringing in cash however I can, like creating this gang, going towards players, building what I just explained, that's route one. Or route two is you guys tell me something. So like here you said steal a cop car, so that's not legal in the city, fine. But you could tell me something else, and then I figure it out. Whether we end up dying, doesn't matter. I don't really care about what happens to this account. Let's try to avoid being banned if possible, but if it happens, I'm okay with it. But what I'm thinking is like you guys could tell me something you're interested in seeing, like a challenge, whatever it is, and then we'd figure it out. Like somehow we try to make it happen. How do I download this? I have GTA 5 on Steam. Okay, so if you want to join, let's ask the proper question first. Do you want to join this server, or do you want to join a GTA 5 RP server? It's really nice multiplayer open world survival game, co-op PvE or PvP. PvE is better, get resource wood, copper, iron, water, food, etc. Make your own house base, kill monstrous enemies. I mean, honestly, it sounds cool, and I was quite interested on paper, but I feel like we've done that so many times this year. Like, what's the difference between that and Dragon's Dogma 2, for example? Like, just the period, right? In the end, it's very similar. But I did hear good things about the game, I'm not gonna lie. It just feels like there are others covering it. I didn't know if you guys would be interested, so I just kind of put it to the side. But yeah, on paper, it sounds like a good game, definitely. I want to join your server and get you some cars. That would be awesome. Like, that's something, guys, that I would like. I'm trying to get Chief and Frank to come back and to come on GTA 5 RP exactly for that, like, so that we would work together to give you guys some like better like group content. But if you guys want to be part of it, that's fuck ton of fun as well. So basically what you need to do, please note it down, because I can't just I can re-explain it without a problem, but it's just there's a few steps. So the first thing you'll need this Rage multiplayer. No, actually that's not true. The first thing you need to do, and that's quite intense, but please don't get lazy, because for me at least it's part of the fun. You need to go to Eclipse RP, and you need to follow exactly. So I would start with server information, rules, and then like there's probably like you need to go through the forums. Those I know it can sound annoying, it's not. This is basically a dashboard for RP servers. They all have a forum, and through this forum you can do different things. Like for example, I'll give you a concrete example. In Eclipse RP, if you want to be a cop, you need to go to university. So you'll need to go to the governmental website, which is a real website for university, for this city, for Eclipse RP. You'll need to go through your entire course, which is going to take X amount of time. And then once you've done that, you've got to apply on the governmental website for the police department of Los Santos. This is like virtualized through the forum, and they make it super intense. So like you've got like a ton of details. It's really realistic. So while it might sound annoying at the beginning to like have to read shit, it actually like helps you get immersed into the RP concept. And if you've never done RP, I would absolutely advise you going through it. So that's the first thing. You go through the forum, and then you look how to apply. Usually it's like how to get whitelisted, how to join the server, how to blah blah blah, something like that. And then you follow. In the case of Eclipse RP, if I remember well, they're gonna ask you to join the Discord, and on Discord you'll have a tab which once you're inside, it will be like a game quiz. They will ask you questions. You answer. If you answer correctly, you'll get to the next question. If you've answered sufficient amount of questions correctly, you will submit your backstory, which needs to be as detailed as possible to give life to your character, which is core. Like you should have fun doing it. Like it's like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of approach. Like make your character as detailed as possible and like alive. Don't say something like my character is the smartest guy in the world, right? Like that's bullshit. Like make something that's real. Like, and then once you've done that, you will send your application. And they reply super fast on Eclipse RP. It's not always the case on every server, but here I think it's like a day or two. And then once you're whitelisted, you need to get Rage. Like at that point, I'll show you, but you need basically I'll call it a browser. It's not really a browser, but you need this to emulate GTA 5 RP from Rockstar, but on a modded server. So this is like a server host. And once in there, you just need to look for Eclipse. I'm happy to re-explain all of this as you go through, but it is a process. Like getting into RP is not as easy as installing a game. If I'm going to play this, then I'm gonna go play with you and not some random server. Can you run red lights, or is that bannable? Depends on the server. So like for example, New Leaf RP, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to run red lights. That being said, nobody gives a shit. Like in the sense, it's strict. Like you see, I just ran that red light. Did anybody give a shit? No. But on the other side, if there was a cop, if he was an annoying cop, he could pull me over. Like when I passed my driving license in the game, they do say you're not supposed to pass red lights, right? But then what happens? So like let's imagine this, right? I just ran my red light, a cop saw me, he told me to pull over. I am now pulled over. What's gonna happen? He's gonna come to me, he's gonna be like, oh, do you know why I'm pulling you over? And I'll be like, I don't know, red light, whatever it is. And now has started a scene, right? You're interacting with a person that will have an impact on the way you're playing. And that's when the RP takes value. It's like you can either be like, oh, I'm sorry I burned the red light, and then just pay your ticket. Boo fucking who? Like who cares? You just wasted a few $100, maybe $1,000. Nothing happened. But then if you're trying to do RP, what can you can like engage in the discussion, try to turn it into something, and then that you can, I'll just make up some shit, but like let's say you become super friendly with him, and then you end up telling him that you want to be a cop, and he's like, well, you're lucky, I was about to go on a mission, you can do a drive along, come with me, and then you end up being a cop, and then you end up the next day in the biggest like robbery of whatever that you've ever seen. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like RP only takes value and is only fun if you make it fun, right? So if you guys want to come into this, come like full ready to be RPing. Like, you're gonna live through your character, and if you do that, guys, I can tell you, whether with me or not, you're gonna have the most fun you've ever had in a video game. And I will add one final point before I move on. Wait till GTA 6 comes along. As soon as GTA 6 RP is out, the channel switches to an RP channel. I am telling you guys, whatever happens, like, nothing will have felt as good as what GTA 6 RP is going to feel. Like, I can put it hands down right now that this will be the best game that was ever released. So be ready. That's where the future is going to be, 100%. Can I be a corrupt cop? I mean, you need one. Okay, so that was my plan as well. I read the rules to become a cop today again, and I'm not going to confirm because it wasn't explicit, and we would probably need to look into it, but I think there is a rule saying you're supposed to RP as a real cop if you're a cop, and that's very specific to Eclipse RP. Like, cops here seem to be a tad too serious for my pleasure. Like, they tend to take this very seriously. Like, I've had arrests where, like, it was borderline not fun, in the sense that they were just like, you committed a crime, I'm gonna punish you. Like, and you're still here to have fun, right? So like, but maybe I just got unlucky. Maybe that player was not having a great day. Maybe his RP was subpar that day. Like, who knows? Like, shit can happen. But I would say it's a bit strict. That being said, just to get to be a cop in the server is very difficult. So I'm pretty sure that's why there's some kind of seriousness to it. But again, let me finish on that. It doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, you are controlling yourself. The only thing is that admins are around, they're invisible, you don't see them. If they see you doing something that breaks the rule, you can get a ban. But like, if it's not something, if you're not like RDMing, so RDM is, for example, like, you take your gun, you go to a random player and just shoot him without talking, without interaction, without giving him a chance to like save his life. If it is just murder for murder, that is against the rules, because you're not creating a scene. You're just coming in, killing him, moving on. It brought nothing to anybody, not fun. So, like, unless if you're going around RDMing people as a cop, or rather, sorry, not as a cop, but just as a player, and then the admin is gonna like interrupt and ban you. If you're a cop, like, let's get back to my original point, what I was trying to say. If you're a cop, like, you finally managed to be a cop, you're officially a cop, nobody can stop you from being corrupt. Just don't get caught. But that's exactly the same as in real life, right? Like, there are some corrupt cops everywhere, but they will be fine until they're caught, right? It's the same here. So like, if you want to be a corrupt cop, then so be it, be a corrupt cop. Do whatever the fuck you want. Like, you're in a city where it is our life, just without the impact of our life. Like, if you want to be a dick, be a dick. Do whatever makes you happy and excited. So it's like a job application to play a video game. Yeah. To get into RP servers, it is. But let me just explain why. And I'm glad we're doing this intro stream. I feel like that's a good way to start things. The reason why you have this interview to get into a video game is because the RP factor. Like, servers where people have it engraved in their brains to like take the RP seriously are the servers where you'll have the most fun. Yes, there are it means it's rules. So like, for example, if it's a realistic server, I'm gonna be going like, okay, here, quite slow, I'm gonna turn to the right here. Like, you see, this was only for the right, so I'm not gonna go left, right? That would be weird as fuck. Sorry. Like, if I go here and I start going left, that's weird, right? Nobody's stopping me from going left. But if I'm RPing a real server, like a real life, if I'm in real life in my car and I put my bleeper on the left, I'm not gonna go to the right. So same shit. And so the reason why they interview people is to like filter all those who don't take RPing seriously. And that's why I hate the game GTA 5 Online. I hate this game. it's very similar to this, but I hate it because it's absolute mayhem. Like nobody cares, everyone's doing their own thing. It's explosions, shooting everywhere. Like there is no concrete to anything. Here, before you get shot, a lot is going to happen because you've built up to that. And even if you do get shot, even if you might feel a bit like pissed off, at the end, you've lived out your scene to the full extent, and it doesn't matter if you died, you'll just do another character. Actually, if you're in New Leaf, if you die, you have to do a new character. You have one life. So value your life. So D&D and GTA 5, yeah, kind of, like that's a good way to put it. It is very similar to D&D, yeah. Except less stop and go, like it's not dices. The only thing that you might have here that sometimes slows things down, but it's very important to the RP, is /do or /me. /do is basically you add value to what you're doing while like working around the game limitations. For example, if I'm here, I'm waiting for a friend to join me, okay? So I'll go here. He lives, let's say he lives in this building. So to make it to look proper, I'll do, let's say, this. I think it's lean 2. No, let's do lean 1. There you go. So I've animated that I'm like chilling on my car. And then I can do a /do and be like male be playing on his phone while waiting for his buddy. So you see it? That wrote things in a weird police, and that basically is like a engraved rule of RP servers. If you're doing a /do, basically players like this wouldn't have any impact. But if I like, let me give you an example. So I'm in a gunfight, I'm firing. But then suddenly, for whatever reason, I don't know why anybody would do that, but just as an example, I do a /do and I say, male's gun is jammed. From that point, me or anybody holding that gun will have to act as if the gun is jammed. So you would have to do a do, like /do, and be like, male is trying to repair the gun, will he succeed? Then you do another one, /do, yes, he succeeded. From that point, the gun is now operational again. But until something was done, even if you look at the gun and it looks fine, and in reality, if you try to fire with it, it would fire, but it is an RP server. A /do has limited the action of the item, so you have to live around it. And that makes everything so much cooler, because everything can work. So like, I'll give you an example. You go to a cafe, there is your ex with her new boyfriend. You hate the dude. You're the server at the cafe, you're the waiter, and you have some rat poison in your pocket for whatever reason. You can /do, even if you're like, let's say your back to the other guy who is just next to you. So he can see the /do. And you write, spikes his drink with rat poison. Since it's a /do, and he obviously saw it physically, but he cannot act as if he was aware of it, because he didn't really see you doing it. It's just a fact, the glass is spiked. So now he's gonna take it, and since he knows that in the back of the story the glass is spiked, once he's gonna drink, he's gonna react to it. So he's gonna be like, oh, I'm drunk, or I'm dying, or whatever it is, right? And he's gonna like work around that. And in reality, without /do, it would just be me giving him a drink, right? And that's why they're so important. And I don't know, to me, it just brings a fucking ton of like depth to the game. It's literally a second life, but it sounds really cool. I mean, if you're excited, join me, bro. What's the punishment? Jail time for X hours. So jail time is if you're like, let's say I go to an ATM and try to rob it, to break the ATM to rob the cash. If the cops catch me, I'll go to jail. But if I RDM, for example, so again, reminder, what is RDM? RDM is killing another player without giving him the chance to role-play things out. So I RDM a player, that will go to an admin, like the player is going to make a report for sure, that will go to an admin, and then the punishment here could be like temporary or permanent ban. So it's very different. the result is similar in the sense that you can't really play, but jail, you will be physically in jail for X number of hours. Ban, you're out of the server. I watch too much Parker to take RP serious. I don't think so, bro. Like, it sounds... Fuck, I'm failing at my explanation, I think. And that's the problem. Like, RP is so hard. It took me so long to, like, accept trying it, actually. But RP sounds heavy and very rule-based, but in reality, it's not. Like, it's really freeing. Like, you're just playing it out properly. Instead of feeling like nothing matters, you're actually playing as if it was your guy, which just makes things more exciting, I think. I don't think I showed you my face so far. So just, I have a problem. I've played this game for a while, right? Like I told you. I've had guns, I've had gangs, I've had like a ton of shit happen to me. I've never fired a gun. I am the biggest pussy. Like, this character is the biggest pussy out there. Like, he's been leading groups of criminals, but like, he's terrorized inside. So like, he's never firing. He's all like, for example, I would never be the robber itself. I would use people to become my robbers, so that if they get caught, they get caught. Of course, there was some payment retribution that I set up. Like, there's a whole thing. Like, I'm actually a good boss, but like, the character itself is a pussy. But he's a pussy, but he can't show it. Like, this is inside him. Like, he can't let people know that in reality, all of this criminal life like terrorizes him. He's hinting to you, Boogie. I mean, I'd love Boogie to join for sure. Yeah, game. But all of you, like the three of you, Boogie, Toots, and Sprout, like I think you three would be a ton of fun here. Like, you all have personalities, and I feel like if you just got into this a bit, like we could actually like go quite far. I get why it's important. Otherwise, there would be a ton of trolls and people ruin the game. Exactly. Like, it's just not possible. Like, you need some form of control and rules in an RP server for it to actually take life. And there are some servers where you don't have those rules, and it's just not that fun. Like, at least not my type. Like, there is another very famous one which has a YouTube account, which has millions of subs, and it's a public server, not private. And things are fine, but it's also a different approach. Like, it's a server where they will have catastrophes and shit. Oh, you see, so that's a local car. That's a car I can steal and like break down and etc. Should I try it? The problem is I don't have anything set up right now, and it's the middle of the day. I'm a bit scared to get caught. Steal a car? Alright, let's steal it. Would be such a waste if I get caught here, because like there's nothing organized. Like, it's fine, it's fine. So hold on. Let's at least try to organize things a bit. So I got my bag, let's put my mask on. I'm gonna... Do I leave my gun? Yeah, I'll leave my gun here. Problem is, like, I only have one gun left. If they rob my car while I'm not here, I lose my gun. On the other side, if I get arrested with an illegal gun on top of robbing cars, like, that's a problem. That was my CEO office in GTA Online, Maze Bank West. Yeah, cool. I mean, it could be again. Just come and get the money. I'll leave the gun for now. It should be okay. How many players are in? 231. Okay, we'll see. I'll just take the risk. You know what? I'll take the risk all the way. Let's keep it with me. So, do I have... I think it's in my duffel bag. And then just before I start, you're gonna give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to go to the toilet. Bathroom break quickly. Let me take a few just if things don't go well. I'll need a screwdriver, hot wiring kit, and the rest is fine for now. There's 200 players on the server. Damn, I thought there was going to be like 20. It depends on the server. This one is a big one. That's one of the reasons why I went for this one, because there's always a ton of players. I'll be right back, guys, yeah? Give me a second. Sorry for that. There aren't NPCs around because of performance limitation. No, it depends. That's another thing that depends on the server. But I'm quite fine with this setup. Why am I going back in here? Bro, I have everything to rob and deconstruct cars. Like if I get arrested robbing this car, I am going straight to jail. So yeah, it depends. Like basically the problem is that you can have like normal NPC levels. So like you see them everywhere. There's like traffic jams and shit. The only problem is that it kind of hinders, like AI on GTA 5, which is going to be different on GTA 6, by the way, is quite limited. Meaning they, like especially driving, sometimes they do really stupid shit. So like some servers remove that just to avoid this drama, which in my case I think is better. So what I usually do when I'm gonna rob, get smaller. And then it's super long and risky. So let's hope it goes well. That's why I hate doing it in the daylight. Especially when there's like 200 players. It's so long because like you got to do this just for the door, and then once the door is open you got to go in and hotwire the car, which is basically like double the time. And if you make just one mistake in all of that, the car starts to beep and cops are called. And that's if you get, like, if you make a mistake, but just anybody passing by could call the cops. It could be a cop, like it's a risky job. Okay, so we lockpick the car, good start. Now we hotwire it. I don't like hearing sirens so close when I'm hot wiring. Come on, come on, come on. So this kind of mini game, that's also something that's specific to the server. It's not always this way. Like sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's slower, longer, easier, whatever. So I wouldn't say the one on Eclipse RP is my favorite. I feel like it's very long, so it's like really giving a chance for bypassers or police to see you. Okay, so that's done. So now what I usually do, I have a little spot here that is no longer like optimal, but I'll explain why I go here once we're there. I'm gonna take the car, but you see my car has to stay there, and that's what I don't like about doing this alone. It's like I'm gonna have to, once I deposit the car, before we break it down, I'm gonna need to come back and take my car. The fuck? Oh, see, City Hall, something's happening. Bro, I was robbing a car next to City Hall with like fucking cops all over. There's speed limitations as well, so like the way I was driving just now is a bit reckless. Like you shouldn't cross the yellow line, etc. Cap, close the mic next time. I didn't close it? I'm sorry, guys. Usually I close it. My bad. There's a cop on the corner of the street. Yeah, I wish I had read that earlier, not gonna lie. Okay, we're actually not too far from the car. Like for once, it's not that bad. Except there's a car here. Is that somebody? Yeah, there's a good chance that's player cars. So there's probably somebody in there. Like this used to be like completely deserted. So I used to basically like the garage, where I would break the cars. What I did, I bought an RV. And I actually had two RVs. One was mine and one was my associates. And I would put the first RV this way. So RV are even higher than this current truck, right? And the second one next to it. And basically that would create a wall that would hide from this part. Because over there, you see, there's a company. Can I point? I used to be able to point, I can't remember. Yeah, there you go. So over there, there's a company, right? So there's always people. And because of that, like if I don't have a wall, they can see me deconstruct the car and obviously call the cops and then blah, blah, blah. My RV got, I don't know, not stolen, probably bugged out. Like since I didn't play for like 9 months on this account, kind of got taken away. So now we're gonna have to do without that, which is much riskier. Especially since apparently this place is, this place over there seems to be a flat, so there could be people there as well. But basically, so just final thing before I go get my car back, the reason why I do it here, there's multiple. First of all, is that once you're finished with the car's carcass, you can throw it in you can drive the car into the water. And basically, if it's completely submerged by water, it will disappear from the server. So that's a bit like not really RP, but it's a nice way to get rid of cars, like because that's the biggest problem. Like what's left of the cars once I'm done with them, it's like takes the space of a car, and you need to like get rid of them. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing that's super important is that right here, it's gonna be a bit hard with this car to pass. All good. Right here to the right, this dude is the one who buys car parts. So I was doing my entire garage over there until one day, and that's gonna answer your question, Toops. One day I was working with dudes, and then suddenly, so like, I had the same plan already, like 9 months ago, right? We were doing the same car shit. Except I had a ton of people. I had like 10, 15 people in the crew, like working at once, right? So we had like people with different roles. And I had one guy standing over there, one over there, and one over there. And they all at once, like within like 10 seconds difference, called me saying like, SWATs are coming. And bro, we basically had the time like to pack up, because I was super like organized in terms of security. So like we had like contingency plans, right? We managed to pack up, and by the time we packed up, like literally vans of SWAT with players like holding the door from the outside, like just arrived all at once. It was crazy. Didn't get caught, but things kind of started going south after that, and that's where I stopped. So I'm gonna stop the car here, which means I'll have to hotwire it again. And we're gonna go get my car back because it has all the tools in there. Or maybe I do it without. Do I have my gun? Yeah, I kept my gun. Okay, I guess we can do it now. Because I got the tools with me. So hold on. Fuck, I shouldn't have turned the car off. Yeah, you heard the flash. Sorry, boys, for the mic. I'm pretty sure I clicked on it. I guess not hard enough. So they're not. Oh, sorry. You said a few things. So they're not alerted when you're lockpicking, hot wiring, only when you mess up. Yep. Yeah. Which is already hard enough. Like there's a lot of cops. Like usually, like you can count on the fact that like whenever you're doing something criminal, you gotta be ready for plan B, because there is like a very high chance cops are somewhere lurking around. one way or another. So let me do that quickly. Like you see, it says attempts left 2. If I reach 0, the cops will be alerted. But honestly, like, it's not that hard. Like, you just gotta press space. If you got a hot wiring kit, it means that the wheel is going slower. Because, like, if you don't, depending on the rarity and the value of the car, the parts are worth more or less. And this mini game is easier or harder. And there's a way to like bring the level down. It's with a hot wiring kit instead of a screwdriver, which is what I'm using now. And that's why it's pretty slow. And if you've got a hot wiring kit, like honestly, if you're messing this up, you're like basically doing this on purpose. So I would say the risk is not necessarily there. It's more like people seeing you do it rather than you fucking up, because people will report you. Like, I don't get it. I would never call the cops on somebody. Like, I just don't understand why the fuck they care about. But like, people will actually care. And you see I missed one, so I've got one attempt left. But yeah, so people, if they see something weird, they will report it, and cops will most of the time come check it out. Okay, so like you see, for example, here without the walls, it's not that great. Like, if anybody comes here, there's the highway there. Like, if anybody looks this way, they will see that I'm working on the car, and like, we're one call away from drama, right? Okay, let me set things up, boys. I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need this. I'm hearing a car over there. If that's the case, I'm not I'm not doing the car right now, because destroying it makes a fuck ton of noise as well. So hold on, let me just check. Because for now, like, it's all fine, right? We're not doing anything wrong. The car is stolen, but nobody would know that. Like, I'm just worried about those two cars there. But it looks okay. I guess we can try. Okay, let's see how it goes. For the future reference, I'll be much safer than this. I'm really doing this to show you guys, but... So, drop the bag. I need this. So, let me just set it up properly. Can't remember how you change modes. Change mode, right? Okay, there you go. So if I remember well, one more, and then you can turn it. There you go. And then it's set up. So this is a car jack. It's going to help me raise the car. And then now it's raised, I can dismantle it. I'm going to need to do that on all doors, all wheels, the hood, the back. And normally, if I had an official garage, and that is the most valuable part, so obviously this is not an official garage, so I can't do it here. You need an engine hoist, which I used to have, by the way, just not the garage to set it in. But you need an engine hoist to get the engine out, and then you can sell the engine as well, and that's what's worth more. So us, we're just not selling the engine, which kind of sucks, but we're selling all the rest. You could have already sold the parts, as in I'm yapping too much. I'm trying to explain things for you guys. Like, I feel like this, if you don't have explanation, it's a lot to understand. So today is a lot of yapping. Forgive me for that. So you see, for now it's quite discreet. Like, I only raised the car once, so you don't really, like, if people from the other side see it, they probably wouldn't realize the car is up. But the problem is that I'm gonna have to turn it around. And once it's turned around, this side is gonna face the other side. So with the broken door, the broken wheels and everything, and people recognize that. So like, if somebody sees it, there's a good chance that it's gonna go wrong. Which is why I was trying to do walls with the RVs. Like, that was pretty smart back then. And right now I'm gonna try, like, I'm trying to get money to get an RV back, because in any case you can store shit. Like, RVs in GTA 5 RP are like temporary mobile homes. If you don't have enough to like afford a real home, which cost a fuck ton. Like I would say the entry flat for a garbage flat would be like 400,000 or something. So if you don't want to pay that much, you can pay like 70K and you get an RV. And inside it, like once you get in the inside part, it will kind of feel like you're teleporting and you're inside basically the RV, but it looks like a whole ass flat. And you can buy doors, you can buy vaults, you can buy whatever you want to kind of like customize the inside. And it's usually the way you do to keep shit, like to store shit safely, because you can put like codes on the safes and etc. etc. Just tell the cops you heard some noise and you went to check it out. Saw some guy swim away. So yes, you can do that, and I would say that's a like good initial defense. The only problem is that he would have plausible cause. That's the way it's called. And with plausible cause, he's allowed to frisk you. And if he frisks me or my bag and sees the car jack, the wrench, the blah blah blah, like all the tools to actually like dismantle a car, I mean, worst case, I go straight to jail. Best case, it goes to court, and in court, like I'm gonna get smacked because they'll have all the evidence they want. Like, I mean, look at the car right now. But there are ways to get around things. Like, I'm not saying it's a foolproof. It's never. But like, if you're smart, there are ways to do shit. Like it's not just like they caught you, you go to jail. You can actually make things at least fun on the way there, or you can find ways to get the like to get away from drama somehow. I can't remove the bonnet. Oh no, I think it's the last thing you do. Okay. Do you steal only the tires so you can still move the car instead of taking the whole wheel? No, that's just the way it's built. I guess they needed something to still be connected to the car once you remove the wheel. So they put this thing there, which means you can still drive it. And like I was saying, like the way I use it is that I'm gonna plunge the car in the water once I'm done with it, so it completely disappears. And the only things left behind are the car parts, which I'm gonna store away. So like kind of like proof, the proof are gone, right? I only really am at risk as long as this is like going under. Why can't I remove the other parts though? Like the trunk? Did I forget something? And the bonnet. No, like that kind of sucks because the bonnet is the one that is worth the most money. So if I can't figure it out. Like sometimes you can't really do everything. Like for example, usually you would get 4 doors, right? But here there's only 2. I'm trying to get in. Dude, look at him. He looks like a robber. He absolutely looks like a robber. The mask and shit. I'm gonna try to turn the car around just in case I forgot something. If not, we'll just dump the car. At least you got the like how it works. So obviously it doesn't go very well once the wheels are off. I'm not just moronic. Get on. There you go. That was way too complicated. Ah, there you go. I was just on the wrong side. He looks like a real nice gentleman. Honestly, I'm not the worst. Like the mask is shit, but like the guy looks okay. Most gangsters like usually call him a pussy. Like when they see him, they say he looks like a pussy. So I don't look like menacing too much, which is really what I was going for. I wanted someone like cunning, you know, smart and dubious, but just not obvious about it. And the last piece, and then we'll go dump the car, and then we'll sell the parts, and then we go pick up my car before it gets stolen. You found the car in pieces and you were trying to put it together. yes, that's one way to put it. But it's still a stolen car at the end of the day. Like, it is still somebody else's car that I took into my possession. Even if I had found it here, like, I'm still like touching a car that doesn't belong to me, right? So normally the way I was doing it is like, while I'm doing this, my robbers would bring me additional cars and they would stack them around here and I would just like continuously break them down, and we were making so much cash. Like, it was the good times. All right, so let's get rid of the car. That's the first step before somebody comes fishing or something else. And you see it disappears, like, for I don't know why, like, it's very rarely like that. But in this server, like, if the car falls in the water, it disappears. And I figured that out and like kind of exploits it a bit. Hola, hola, mi no habla inglés. That's something you can do. You can always do in different language. But the Mexican approach is probably not the best. Okay, that was not on purpose. Okay, now we got a couple of like there and backs to do. So that's the like the sad part of not having a car with me. Let's store as much as I can. This we don't need anymore. Those together. We're on 46 out of 100, so there's still plenty of space. Why does he pick it up like that? Okay, we might actually not have to go back and forth. That's a big bag. Okay, we got 4 wheels, 2 doors, 1 bucket. Yeah, okay, perfect. And just this, carry, and this. Oh, no, not carry, sorry. Pick up. And this carry. Start speaking baguette. Monsieur, je ne comprends pas, s'il vous plaît, je n'ai rien fait de mal, laissez-moi tranquille, s'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît, je suis gentil. Por favor. Something like this. Imagine a cop on a boat shows up, you're laughing, bro, but like literally earlier when I came in to do 1 car to try, like on my own, offline, literally there was a dude there on a boat fishing, so I was already like, okay, fuck that. And then like as I decided to keep like doing the car, ignoring the fisherman, a fucking boat from the cops pull up like right on the water, and like luckily they just like, I don't think they saw me, like they were going this way when I was like right here, so I don't think they checked, because they kept like, they stopped for a while and then kept going, but like I was shitting my pants. Okay, mister, I got some nice shit for you if you're interested. Please give me your best price. Okay, that is not a good price. I would say like 500 is the minimum you can get for a wheel. And like the max would be like 9. But 900 is really rare. It would be like the fastest sports car with like personalized wheels or some shit. Like, I would say the average price for a wheel is like $650 or something. So this is really bad. But it depends the car you pick. I'm going to try to get into this server. I'll probably be in jail 50% of the time, but I'm happy if I can just piss off some players who take it too serious. Depends what you mean, bro. Don't waste people's RP. Like, that's not the point. If you want to go for mayhem, go for GTA 5 Online. If you want to go for something a bit more complex, but like also a bit more complete, then come here. But the problem is, like, if you start bothering people and it actually like impacts their RP, they will report you. And if there is a report, an admin is going to get in on it, and like as soon as he sees your name like twice, you'll start getting bans. So not the most fun. Nice bag, man. Can fit a whole ass car in there. Yeah, I told you it's a big ass car. It's Mary Poppins type car bag. All right, so I think that was it, right? Oh, one more. The flooring is shattered. Yeah. Just disconnect when they catch you. That is against the rule. There is a name for it. It's like power gaming or something. You should never be caught doing that. For the obvious reason of you mentioning it as a solution is exactly why it should not be one. This guy is an NPC. Yes, so in this server, actually in a lot of RP servers, there are NPCs at different random locations. So the locations are fixed, at least until they update them, which they very rarely do. But depending on the server, they're not at the same spot. Like basically the server owners set the spots of the NPCs. And the NPCs have different like interests or purposes. Some are to sell you like illegal tech, some to give you intel, some to whatever. I don't want to wait like spoil you guys too much, so like you'll discover as it goes. But yeah, there are NPCs with different roles, but obviously whatever you can trade with an NPC, you can obviously trade it with a player. Just it's more complex, and those are like fixed, they're there. And for selling car parts, I would do with the NPC, because in reality, like nobody gives a shit about like car parts. Where's my car? Show vehicles. Where's the car? And there you go. And so this part is why I don't like doing this job alone. Like normally, if you've got people with you, you're avoiding this running back to your car, which takes forever. And that's the not fun part. No, it's a real dude. He just stands there 15 hours a day. Yep. That's what I do with you guys, right? Just stand there and smile. No, it is an NPC, yeah. He's very dedicated to the part. Yes, he is. Stands there, just arms crossed, muscle man. Ooh, a helicopter. That's too many cops. So the cops know the spots too, so they can just camp them and rip you off. I'm pretty sure there's a rule against that. And to be fair, I've never seen cops do that. Like, I would say there is more of a risk of gangs doing that. Like, for example, here, like in my previous business, when I had like 10 guys bringing me stolen cars, I would have vans filled with like car parts worth like 20K at once or something, maybe 30K. And in that case, like if you're a gang team or like an illegal team and you're working to like intercept sales, you could camp those dudes. But there is much better and more fun ways to RP or to do illegal shit. So honestly, that's a very rare case. I wouldn't imagine this happening much. Should you play Discord? No, nobody should. You're welcome. Any other questions for me? Should you play? Oh, Concord. Okay, sorry, man. I was lost there. Yeah, so you came in clutch. We did play Concord for the first hour of the stream. I had normally planned on dedicating the entire stream at discovering Concord. Well, as you can see, we switched very fast. That game was trash, and I'm never playing it again. It's absolute garbage. Like, I would say the biggest disappointment of the year so far. By far, like by a margin. Like, it basically looks as if PlayStation is trying to lose money. Like, that's how it feels. Oh, the car's here. Okay, not too bad. Fuck. Where's my bag? Did we drop it on the way? Fuck. Or did we leave it there? I know where I left it. Fuck, that's really stupid. Because there's all the car breakdown tools and it costs like 30,000 to get them or something. Would be a real pity if I get robbed. Okay, there's a ton of cops in the city, but they seem to be occupied, so let's not care too much about speed. That's why I usually prefer stashing it in a car, not in a bag. Like, I really need an RV. Okay, it's still there. Bro, if anybody came here, that was like fucking jackpot right there. Mind the speed limits. I might contact the admin. You're speeding. Admins wouldn't care about me speeding, but you could call the cops and they would care. And shut up. You can only buy civilian vehicles, right? So no tanks, submarines, attack helicopters. Yes, that's correct. But there's raffles. Like, there's ways to win other cars. But again, it's not GTA 5 online, right? You're not gonna see a tank running through the city like that, or a submarine, right? Because that's just not realistic at all. Like, and would put whoever's driving it on a fucking pedestal, which again is not the point here. IRL situations, if you're talking about the bag, sadly you are so right. I don't know how many times that's happened to me. Okay, did the dude reply? Because I would be happy to have a second one. Let's see if I can, maybe I can call him. So like, I found this dude randomly. He's a new player, but he's so slow. Like, he's new, so that's probably why. Phone's in bathroom. Okay. Okay, I guess he's not here. Yeah, a few things. Hold on. First, you shut up. You good. Then I just wanna pack away the car. No, actually, I don't care. Just keep it on me for now. I need to charge my phone. If I remember, it's charge. Plugs in their phone. There you go. And I want to go get a repair for my car because it's broken as fuck. Woo! Fuck, she scared me. Is the mic in-game open on standard? I think by default it's open. I would put it as push to talk, to be honest. Well, at least if you're streaming, definitely. I've got it on my mouse, so it's like you don't even see that I'm like taking time to actually press it. Oh, that's No, that's a player car. Never mind. Actually, here, if I remember well, there's a spot where cars can spawn. Nothing here for now. Obviously, if you're talking to people, never use words like spawn or IRL or like. Be like, oh, I know this is a spot where lots of civilians park their cars, something like this. You see what I mean? Try to make it realistic. You actually got to charge your phone? Yeah, you do, and it's extremely annoying if you forget, and then you're like stranded walking and you can't call a cab. Like that's when it becomes a pain in the ass. So don't forget to charge your phone. Which, by the way, you'll need to go buy a charger at the store because you don't have one. Yo, can I get a repair?
Yeah.
Motors in the back.
I know it is, but like I still think you have to do it.
I mean, you do you. Just giving you details, if I can.
Yeah, sign that invoice.
I paid it.
I know, but you gotta like sign it.
Oh, sorry. There you go. Is there actually people playing as cashier? Not necessarily cashier. Because I'm trying to think, like in stores that you can rob, usually the cashier is an NPC.
Nah, fuck no, man. Fuck with there, dude. He hasn't asked.
But I don't know if you can replace the NPC with a real player for like stores. But that being said, there's tons of places where it's not a cashier, but it's the same. So like for example here, like the other garage, I don't know if it's still open because I haven't seen it yet. Like last time I was playing, this garage was closed and the other one was the one they were using. So in the other garage, at the entrance, you would have like kind of a desk and somebody was like permanently there to like check you in, kind of. Like they really make it super realistic. Like it's, I think it's really cool. Like that's what makes the game so much fun. Like it's really a city living and you're in there. Like if I do, oh, he finished. Okay, never mind. I was gonna make my character be like impatient and shit. Like you see, like, okay, that's a great, what just happened is a great example of what should not happen in RP. Like, this is boring what just happened. He just came in, took my money, just basically repaired the car, not even looking at the motor. That's why I told him the motor's in the back. Because, like, if he's a good RPer, he will go to the back. Because right now he was acting like he was doing this. Let me show you. Right now he was doing this. Hold on, not this. Mechanic, something like this. Yeah, there you go. So he was doing this. The problem is that the motor is in the back. So like if you're trying to do like a proper RP, and that's just the image side of things, right? But like go in the back then. Like it doesn't change anything for him. So that was already a mistake.
4, Larry, is 4.
And then once on top of that, like he had no interaction with me. Like he should make it fun. Oh, okay, so you know, like he looks like he's in the motor, and he will do a slash do saying like just burned himself with the induction of the motor, whatever. And then you hear him saying like fuck, I just burned myself. And then he would go to me and be like, man, where did you get this damage? Like what happened to you? And then I could like, you know, get into it, explain to him what happened, make up a story if I want, but just like, you know, like create a scene. And that's how you make like RP really fun. I like this car though. I'm saying that, but I think it's the same as mine. Just looks cooler. I would definitely mod mine. It's like mine is fully modded, upgraded, and everything. But I'm very tired about the color. But it costs so much money to mod your car in the server. And since we're trying to buy shit, like I'm trying to avoid it. All right. Let me see what we can do. Because we got 200 people in the server, so that's quite good. So normally here, there's two paths. There's the legal path, so you can go do your daily job. So in my case, my current job is here. It's trucker. So I would take a truck. It would pop a list of like requests that other players who own businesses around the city have made. So like, for example, I don't know. Here, let's say here, whatever. Let's say here, this is a gas pump. Once players have like refilled their cars enough time, there will be no fuel, no gas left in the gas pump. So at that point, or a bit before, the owner is going to make a request, which is going to go to the truck company. And it's going to say like, yeah, in exchange for like $3,000, I need a guy to come with a truck filled of gas. So I'm going to take the truck here. It's going to tell me like, go here, for example. I'll go here. Here I fill up. So it's going to take a while to fill up. And once my truck is filled, I go to deposit it. And then I have the unloading, which is also quite long. Once that is done, I get the cash for the entire mission and I can do another. It's my current job. I don't like it too much because it's extremely long. It doesn't win much money. And it's very boring. There's another option which is even more boring but makes much more money. It's here, I think. Yes, here, and it's basically wood cutting. So you go to the forest with an axe, a bag, you cut wood, and then you go sell the wood. That usually is worth, you can kind of make like $20,000 per hour, which is quite good. Per real hour, right? So like if you're farming intensely for an hour, you'll make 20K. Hold on. All good on Twitch? Anybody on Twitch can just write something in the chat just to make sure. I feel like it's bugging. Maybe not. Okay, so that's the legal part. Then there's something else that we could do, but I usually do that offline because I don't know if that's going to be interesting for you guys, would be to go play some poker. Because you can make a ton of money with poker, especially if you're good at it. And I'm not good, but I'm okay. So I've made quite a bit of money in the past. That's another path. Or then we could go like full challenge. You guys tell me something you want to see and I try to make it happen. Now I mostly play the finals because I have 2 dudes to play with. Sad to see they're looking for another game to main. We don't touch CA even with a stick, obviously. I mean, that's our problem to all of us, I think, though. Like, we all want to play the finals. But it's just, I don't even know what you're playing, bro. If you're telling me World Tour, like, it's, for me, it's so boring. Legion is this way. Blackjack? Yeah, I don't know if you can do blackjack. Maybe you can, maybe I just haven't discovered it yet. Let me put this car out, because that's my legal car, and I'm not trying to get it, like, impounded. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, I bugged out. Let's take the Omnis. Oh, there's something else we could do that I love doing. It's super creepy, but it's just so much fun. So basically, but it's, the problem is it's 1:40. It's much better at night. Oh, we did lose connection. That's why I was bugging. Fuck. Omelette avec fromage. Oh oui, oui, très bien. Steamworks. Streamworks. Yes, it does, my man. Thank you very much for testing it out. And good French right there. Loved it. Time to sell drugs. Okay, so that... Okay. So hold on. You say, can you do gambling in RP? Yes, you can. Not the biggest fan, if I'm being honest. Like, I think you can flip... you can throw die. So dice... Am I bugged out or not? Like, I can't tell. No, I'm bugged out because I can't turn off the motor. Okay, hold on. Let me reboot. Can I park it? Oh, okay, it's downloading something. So it's probably gonna quit. Yeah, there you go. That happens quite a lot, sadly. Like those kind of servers, like when there's lots of players, there's a good chance they'll have reboots like regularly. And that was a server reboot. If it shows that, it's a server reboot. So basically, it's like it kind of fucks up whatever you're doing, and then they just give you an option to teleport you wherever you want in case you're not where you last were, which is, in my case, we're not too far, so it's okay. Which way? I can never remember. I think it's this way. Okay, and then you're saying time to sell drugs. So what? I could do that as a challenge. Was that the wrong way? Yeah, I think it's the other side. Okay, sorry. So we could do that as a challenge. There is ways to do drugs in this game, and quite a lot of them. You can do, from memory, you can do ecstasy, marijuana, cocaine, heroin. I think that's it. Am I going the right way? Bro, where the fuck is Legion? I hate when I get lost. Like, there's ups and downs here, it's so complicated. Pillbox is here, and the garage is here. There you go. So, we could do that. Gotta be some meth in there. Yeah, maybe there's meth as well. I'm pretty sure there's meth. Just a few things. I cannot do any of that, except weed. Because to do the rest, you need factions. To be part of a faction, you need to enter a faction, which we can do in the future if we're gonna start doing GTA 5 RP content. I'll definitely look into that. If not on this character, for sure on one of them. Why am I phoning? What the fuck? Put your phone away. So yeah, you basically can make like harder drugs, but you need what's called a table. I never managed to get one so far. I got robbed of like $300,000 trying to buy one once. And plus you need at least an RV to put the table in. So that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna do that. Just, we have to phase it out. So if we phase it out, it means the thing we can do for now is collect weed and sell weed. So that is obviously less money and a fuck ton of risk. Let me explain why. Basically, we're gonna need to go to Mount Chiliad. And Mount Chiliad, where you can get the drugs, where you can like plant and collect weed, and it takes a lot of time, is also where most gangs do their drugs. So obviously, if they get any chance, they'll either rob you, kill you, beat you. It has happened to me that they've shaved my head bald in the past. Like, a fuck ton of shit can happen. So we can do that. But it's a risky one. Then the other thing I wanted to let you know, and I'm seeing player 108, which could be like a good candidate for that. Hold on, I'm checking 85. Just 1 second, then I'll explain. No, 146. Okay, what I love to do in this server for some reason, but it's much more fun at night, so I don't know if it will work right now, is, how do you call it? Like Stalker RP. and like you start following people from a safe distance. Usually they realize very fast, and then like drama just unfolds in any possible way. There's like people who will stop to confront you, so you've got a scene. People who will run away, and if you're chasing them, you've got a scene. There's people who will like try to drive around just to confirm that you're following them, so they'll make weird turns and check if you're following, and like those are nearly the most fun because you can smell them freaking out, like you can smell them like actually being scared of what's gonna happen. And so you see, I don't know if you remember, there was a new player there. Above his head there was written new player. So in this server, it's not always the case, but at least in the server, you're not allowed to bother a new player. You have to, like, there's a specific amount of time given to him for which he's safe, he cannot be robbed. But if you're doing just like chasing him around, bro, you wanna die?
I wanna die?
I mean, bro, what the fuck, you just raided my car like that.
You wanna fucking die, bitch?
I mean, maybe after I rolled over you, yeah?
Yeah, try it, bro. Yeah, bro, you suck. You suck, you fat bitch. Little good bitch. Drive away like a good bitch right now.
I'm not driving away.
Drive away like a good
Bro, you think it's scaring me?
Simon says sit still, bro. Good bitch.
What was I saying? Yeah, so I was saying, so you can't like illegally interact with new players, which is fair. Give them some space to discover. There's a lot of things to discover. But in the Stalker RP, as long as I'm not talking to him, I'm not officially breaking any rule, which is so much fun because new players tend to like freak out very fast. And like you can like really get like funny reactions out of them. So that's something we can do as well. But since we're in the illegal car, what I'm thinking to do... Oh, we missed a door. I still got a door to sell. Fine, that's okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stash away in my other car all my robbing tools, and then we're gonna go check out the weed plants. That way, even if I get killed, worst case, it's not the end of the world. I'll leave my guns and shit in here. Sorry, like that. You need a corrupt cop? I think we'll do a corrupt cop. Like, the only thing is I'm not doing cop on this server because it's really fucking complicated to get into the police force. Like, you literally have to do a 2 to 4 years of university course. Now, obviously, years are in RP format. I don't know how long that represents, but I'm guessing it's a few hours at least. So I'm gonna avoid doing that on this server, knowing that we're gonna switch to New Leaf as soon as their version 2 is out. So in this server, we're keeping the illegal shit. But yeah, as soon as we're on New Leaf, there is a good chance we'll try cops. I've always been curious about like cop RP, just never did it. Fuck. Open, search. Okay, we're gonna put this, we're gonna put that, we're gonna put this. Actually, car speaker as well. I don't need that. I'll leave my mask and my... No, actually I need the mask. I'm a dumbass. I need the mask, but I'm gonna leave the radio. Because that too, if they steal it, I'll be mad as fuck. Because there is a very high chance we're gonna get like in trouble here. I think of like the 10 times I went there to actually like collect drugs, I probably got in trouble like 5, 6 times. So like it's really high chance of it going wrong. It's like obviously gangs are protecting that place and protecting it from other gangs. So they're like, they all come in RVs, like they're 4, 5, 6 deep, all like with poles and shit. So it's usually pretty risky. I would not advise it to make easy cash. If you manage to make a full run without getting caught by anybody, like cops or gangs or people, you'll make decent money.
Yeah.
But it's quite slow to like grow the weed and collect it and everything, and like the time you're gonna spend there, like if you manage to get away with it, it's kind of a miracle.
Oh.
But I'll show you guys.
Why do you leave your car on that?
What? Is that the guy we... Chat, do you remember if that's the guy we were like fighting with a minute earlier? Because if that's the guy, we got something happening.
but
Yeah, it
who
is
is
him,
with?
right? What? You saying something? Oh, you wanna do this? Okay, no problem. Whoops.
Do that.
Sorry, my brakes went wrong. It's my car, it's a bit shit.
Wow. Bro, damn.
See, man, you should get away. It's risky to be around my car. It's
Hey.
dangerous.
Damn, bro, don't actually do that. Why? Why are you doing that?
Bro, you're doing the same. What you talking about? You came back right just for that, bro.
I'm not ramming you though, am I, bro? Damn.
Okay, so what you want to do, bro? How you want to
Nothing, I'm gonna
sell
leave you,
this?
bro. Nah, bro, I don't want it because it's gonna run me over.
All right, have a good one then.
Squish the beat, bro.
It could have gone further, and I kind of like his approach, but I'm thinking he might be in a gang. Like, that's something you always need to be like aware of on RP servers. It's like whatever you're doing to someone, it can backfire the fuck out. So like if you're trying to get into an altercation, it's fun, but just like, yeah, be careful. And the way he came back, and you see he's following me from far. I'm telling you, there's another car coming somewhere. I'm gonna wait. Let's see what he does. Maybe it's just his path. No, it seems like he's okay. All right. Because all I want to do is like avoid those situations when you're in like a 1v5. Like that's just gonna end bad. You're gonna get your pole stolen or something. Even though I don't have any right now. But you literally forgot you have car door in your pocket. Yes, I did. And it has happened many times before. Why is my health so... Oh, thank you for letting me know. I forgot. We're gonna do a little stop at the hospital. It's quite low because what happened? Some guy ran over me like earlier when I did my little run. Luckily the hospital is super close. And yeah, I was bleeding, but it wasn't an open wound, so it kind of like healed itself. But since it's a wound and it's an RP, I still need to like go get some pills or something. LSPD, hello. Obviously, if any cops see me run like driving like that, they'll arrest me instantly. So the reckless driving, which I think, if I remember well, is a felony here. Okay, we're not going to talk about this drift, bro. Actually, before we get into Mount Chile, I'm going to go repair the car as well. Because if we get into trouble, like this car is awesome for like speed and like drifting and like off-road bullshit. But it's like the maximum health is 1000 and I'm on 500. And around 200, if you stall the engine, it will never restart. So you gotta be careful. So I'd rather be safe. So, store. I'm gonna buy painkillers. I think that's gonna help my health. Let's see. Still haven't figured out how to get programs working on ARC. Well, good luck, my man. But what's ARC? Is that the thing you were mentioning earlier? Why are you painting yourself though? Like if it doesn't work. Oh, I'm getting killed? What the fuck? Okay, so that's RDM. That's not supposed to happen. Is that the guy from Elder?
Do not help this guy.
Bro, that's RDM, man.
Right now. Bro, why? Bro, this is what you get for running me over, bro.
What you talking about, bro?
You fucking ran me, bro.
You run me over, bro. What you talking about? And I have it recorded.
I ran you over.
Bro, I have it recorded. Get me up or I'm reporting this. That's RDM, bro.
I ran you over.
Bro, I have it recorded.
Poor little guy, may he rest in peace.
I'm thinking if it's worth it. Because I have nothing in my body, right? Because I could make a report, like basically he's not allowed to do this. Like that's RDM, like that's just killing me without any chance of like doing something about it. But on the other side, it requires me to make a clip.
Grandpa? Hi. Oh God.
Someone just got shot in the head.
Oh really? Shame.
Oh, by the way, there's a rule in RP servers. If you got killed, whatever happened before your death, you don't remember it. So like normally I can't, like I don't know that this guy killed me. So here, the only way in is through like, did he RDM me? If he RDM me, I can do a report. Honestly, it's not going to change much. I don't think I lost much. I lost my GPS, which doesn't cost much. I lost my bag, I think. Or I left the bag in the car. I get a debuff. That's the skull here. I don't think it's worth the trouble. And if we see him, might as well kill him. How did he see me though? Oh, if that's him, bro, I'm gonna kill him. Wait, I was gone for like 10 minutes. What happened? You died? Yeah, I did die. Like the guy we had an altercation with at the parking. What's he doing? I feel dizzy. Yo, Sayak, welcome back, man. Why can't I get out? What the fuck? Oh, I fainted? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Because normally that looks like if I was dying, but I died already, so a bit confused why it's doing that. How was Concord? Garbage, bro. Never play that game. It's absolute shit. And by the way, the what happened in the hospital, let me just give you some context. Normally when you die, you appear at the hospital, right? So I got really lucky to get killed in there. It looked like nothing happened. Normally it's much more annoying to die. I don't know what's happening though. I'm gonna lock my vehicle just in case I'm bugging. I don't know, it feels like I bugged. Should I just log out, re-log in? Let's try. Yeah, let's just reboot the game. I'm not sure if it's gonna help. We'll see. Do this, what if I do this? Does it help? Still stuck. Because like it considers I'm in the car for some reason. Okay, let's just quit it for now. I'll just come back. It should like respawn me or something. There, and then rage. Mixture of all kinds of games which are available right now. Yeah, it's something like this. Like it feels like a mix of what already exists, but just like not in a special way. Like there's nothing quite original with it. I don't know. It felt very bland. It's super slow. The TTK is extremely slow, like borderline too slow. I don't know. In my opinion, it's garbage. Like it brought nothing to the FPS scene, and you shouldn't waste your time on it. Especially not since it seems to be $40, which is just mind-blowing. Recording the gameplay seems actually useful. Yes, it is. In RP, you're taking a risk by not recording, because basically, like whenever you're gonna need to make a report for whatever reason, it's not something that happens all the time, but like if you do need to make a report, like the first thing they'll ask you is like, what's your proof? Because obviously if it's just your word against his, nothing's gonna happen. So like you need to record shit. It's not you need to, but like if you want to be able to defend yourself properly, that's definitely the way to go. So like in this kind of cases, I know I'm covered because I've got the beginning of the scene where he arrived to me and scraped my car, then played it off as if he didn't do anything wrong. Then you see me hitting his car, then you see him coming back and doing it again, then you see me doing it back to him, and then you see the hospital scene. So like in any case, it is absolutely adamant clear that this was RDM, or at least not proper RP. But that's okay. The only thing that sucks is that since we bugged out, I don't know where he... Bro, I did it again. It's this dizzy thing. It makes me bug out. Like, I think it drops me under the car or something. Fuck. Maybe there's a bug with the death debuff. Because you see, like, on the bottom right corner here, that's a debuff. And this is going to go down. And until this is down, I'm, like, super slow. Hey. I'm stuck under my car.
You want me to try and get it to move?
Do you have a car? Like, can you try to push it? I'm not even sure if it's gonna help, to be honest. Out of C is out of character. This is something you have to avoid doing as much as possible. It's basically like talking out of character. Yeah, don't worry. I think I'm bugged like in the car and outside at the same time. It's fine. I'll just pop my head and come back. The other officer comes along like, what the fuck are you doing? I've been injured. Okay, well, I guess I'm back. You are injured. Hold on. You have 3 to 10 minutes of life left until... Wait, I'm still injured? My wounds... No, I don't have wounds. Should be fine. Let me see, hold on. Drop body. Not carrying a body. Bro, I really want to take my gun and just go on a hunt and find the other guy. Should we try that, chat? I'm gonna try again, but that's fucking $1,500 every time I pop one of those. Go scream for a doctor. Yeah, sadly, like, it's not that easy. But it's weird, like in my memory, once you die, like you respawn the way we did with a debuff. Makes you walk like a moron and like feel dizzy and shit. But you don't die again normally. There's the bullet. Oh, hold on, he left the bullet? Oh, that's what was happening while I was in the car. Okay, so we do need a doctor. Fuck.
You all right there, sir?
Can you call a doctor, please?
Yeah, let me see if my supervisor is on.
Thank you. There's literally the bullet case next to me. Like, I'm taking that. I'm absolutely taking that. Because like with that, I can probably make a police report of some kind. I'm thinking we can do something, boys. Fuck this piece of shit who came back in my back and killed me. I don't even know how he managed to figure out I was here. Because like he did leave at some point. Bro, there is a camera right there. You kidding me? Like, the thing is, like, we could go to the police, right? We could make a police report. We do have some kind of proof. The only thing is, like, what's that gonna do? Like, I'm trying to think of how it goes, because they will see.
There's nobody here. Can you walk? Are you all right? Is there something wrong?
Well, I don't know. When I look at myself, it looks okay, but I'm extremely dizzy and I keep fainting. So, like, somebody shot me, and I woke up here. Actually, I just found a bullet on the floor right next to you.
Okay. Do you have any? Can you feel any bullet wounds in you now?
I mean, again, when I check my wounds, it feels like there's nothing, but my vision is going blurry. So on the other side, it feels like there is something wrong.
Yeah. Come over to the counter. I think we can. They can admit you to the hospital.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, you good?
Yep.
Yeah.
that was magic. Thank you very much for that.
Absolutely. I would have helped if I could have, but I'm just a basic EMR. I'm not allowed to do duty work unless a supervisor is present.
You did your duty. You saved my life. So thank you very much.
I try.
I am eternally grateful.
it wasn't a thing, man. You just be careful and be safe, and if you need anything else, just come in.
I mean, maybe do you have access to the footage from the camera there? Because he literally came in and shot me in the head from the back right there, and he was 100% caught on camera.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I was there. When the cops came, so I was walking around the corner, and I saw, I guess it was you laying on the floor, and he said I think he said, "That's what you get for robbing me, bitch." And
no, he said that's what you get for ramming my car. But the reality, and I have it recorded on my camera, is that he's the one who came in, wrecked my car, and then I told him, like, bro, like, don't do that, and he like blah 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 blah. But he started basically.
Okay, yeah, so I called the cops after that. I saw the gun get whipped out, and I decided to run around to the building to the backside of the hospital. I called the cops there, and they showed up like 2 seconds later, and they checked the CCT cameras out there to see if they could get him. I think that's why they went after him. I think they're going after him now.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. You're a lifesaver. Okay, so I'm gonna go kill him, but thank you very much for your help.
I won't encourage that, but good luck.
Thank you. Actually, hold on. Actually, Doc, sorry, I'm gonna call you Doc. My health, it feels like halfway up or halfway down, depending how you see it. Am I supposed to pop a pill from there?
You can take some over-the-counter pain medications, which are, over here. And then I highly recommend you eat and drink something to get your blood sugar up. Gunshot wounds tend to lose a lot of blood. So get your blood sugar back up so you don't pass out. Drink a soda, and then eat something sweet like a candy bar.
You are awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's no problem, and it's okay to call me Doc. I went to med school.
Well, you are my Doc now forever. I'll remember. Thank you very much,
Awesome,
Doc.
thank you. Yep. Be safe.
I'll try. But you see what I mean, Chad? Like, okay, I guess I fainted again. Which, by the way, I'm not supposed to. Why do I keep fainting? Is that new? Well, I guess that didn't work too well.
Yeah, I heard that. Did you have enough money to cover the costs of medical treatment?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, definitely get some food in you. I'd come over here and get something out of the vending machine.
He shot me right where it hurts, I guess. Hold on, so what do we have? I guess it's empty. I guess there's nothing, right? I'm not dreaming. Yeah, I guess they're empty. It's fine. I'll go figure it out. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just get something in you as quick as possible.
Yeah, on my way.
Do you have a car out here?
Yeah, I do. I'm just scared of driving it. Like last time I did, I fell through the car, fainting.
Oh boy.
I'll figure
Do you
it
want me
out.
to give you a ride?
I mean, if you got 5 minutes.
Yeah, I got 5 minutes.
All right. It's this one. If you. Oh, you got your car. Okay. Hey, you.
You're having a rough go of it.
Yeah, man. What the hell? Just any store so I can buy this shit back. I hope I'm not gonna fall through again. Can I leave you my number as well? And if you do happen to see him, so he's got a skeleton bandana, a black one, just send me a text. Tell me he's at the hospital, because I gotta figure it out. Oh, can you still hear me? It's so weird, chat. What the fuck? You still hear me? It like completely fucks me up. And I can't remove it. Like I can't get out. I can't do anything. It's so strange. Like, I don't know what this, he killed me like beyond dimensions. Trying to wait if it gets better, but you don't even see me in the car. It's like I'm disappearing or something. I guess it's fine. So I don't really want to like reload the whole thing, especially not 10 minutes before we're supposed to end the stream. And I really want to try to find him. How can we do this? Caps. Not gonna help. Yeah, I think we need to reboot. It just bugs the game for some reason. It's fine. Okay, I'll try again one more time. If it doesn't work, we'll end it off for today, chat, because in any case, like, again, this was supposed to be an intro. Why is it so trippy? I don't know, bro. Like, it seems like when he killed me, something bugged out. Like, it's not supposed to go like this. Normally, once you respawn, you just have this debuff that makes you kind of walk like a moron. And it lasts for a while, but you don't faint. Like this dizziness thing, that's weird as well. Like maybe that's new. Like maybe they added that, but at least like, it's not supposed to bug like that. Moral of the story, don't die. Well, to be fair, he came in the back with a silencer and executed me right there. But you see that kind of like works and connects with what I was saying earlier. Like in this game, like if you're gonna go for beef with someone, be careful. Like make sure you know what you're doing, because like shit can drop on you at any given time. And that was a perfect example. Like I started following him, he left, made me believe that we were cool, right? Remember? Then I saw him leaving ahead, and then I felt safe, and he probably knew I would feel safe, hid around the corner, and then started following me until he saw me in the hospital, came in, did his shit. So like basically what I should have done for him, he did it for me. So like, don't be overconfident, be safe, be careful, like your life is valuable. But that being said, normally the experience of dying is not supposed to be this. Like this is really weird. I don't know why it keeps bugging out. Kind of sucks because I really wanted to find that guy. Okay, I'm gonna go. It seems like I'm not working like an idiot anymore, so maybe it's good now. I need to, like, I spent so much money on this shit. Like, We've got what, 25k left. This is nothing, bro. Like nothing. To be fair, I could sell the car. Oh no, it's I'm still tripping. Problem is, where's a store? Like, I need a GPS, and like GPS are bought in the stores, because if I don't have a GPS, that's what the map looks like. If I don't have a GPS and a map. I want to take the car, but if I faint again and like bug out again, like, because what I really want to do is just like park this away, because I can't leave it here. Like, that's just gonna end like really badly. Let's try. Doing this quick before I faint again. Nothing here. Okay. So, hold on. Park it. There you go. So I'm gonna do this on foot just until I find. Yeah, that was close. Just until I find food and water, which from memory... where is it? So I just want to solve this, and then I want to go and try and find the guy and kill him. Oh my god, stop fainting. So my health is not going up, which is... Oh no, it is. From 50 to 50. Okay, so it's just going extremely slow. I guess he really fucked me over or something. Where can I find a shop around here? I hate dying in RP. Like, if you don't know the map by heart, like it's the most annoying shit. But I'm pretty sure around Pillbox, so this place, there is a shop, and I'm thinking maybe it's there. Or the vending machine, maybe they're not empty. Charger, battery. Oh, okay, so we got GPS here. So I'm gonna definitely take a GPS. Did I lose my gloves? Oh, I lost my gloves. That's so annoying. Those cost a fuck ton. It's not the end of the world, but it's a bit annoying. Happy I left my radio. Car speaker, GPS. Okay, GPS. Okay, so now we got the maps. That's gonna help like hell. And now I want food. If there is any food, I don't even need to find a store. And there is. So we're gonna take water. And we're gonna take a donut. Did I buy them? No. Okay. Use water. Yes. Use donut. Yes. All right. Let's remove the mask so I can drink. Let's go. Okay, stop drinking. And then donut. I mean, it looks like my health is going down. Like on the right side it went up from 52 to 53, but on the left side it went from green to red, which is weird. I need more donuts. Fuck, man, this whole thing cost me like crazy. Yes. And donut. No, go away. Okay, so now hopefully with that, stop eating. Thank you. It should be better. I hope I'm not gonna faint. I'm gonna try to see if while running we actually faint there. Hopefully not. Ah, there you go. My health is going back up. Okay, so it was the food and drink that was fucking things up. So fine. Now that we cleared this, bro, I wish I had noted what's the player number. Actually, hold on. If I go, sorry, Chad. I have to minimize the game. Just give me a second. I want to check if I go back on the stream. Just give me a second. I can probably check his player number. And at least that's going to help a bit, right? So he is... I couldn't see. I think 110. Give me a second. Yeah, it's 110. Okay. So, let me get back. 110. Boogie, you're too good, bro. Thanks. It's weird, it says there's only me on the stream. I thought I was alone. Okay, at least we're not fainting anymore. Let's take this out. And let's go search for 110. Oh, 110, 110, 110 thing. You too? That's weird. Oh, now we're full stalker, bro. One viewer? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so he left this way, right? If he left this way, what's this way? For you it says one watching. So weird. Oh, but hold on. Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna kill him with my bare hands. I thought that was him for a second. And I'm not about to ask some other players about him, because last time I did that, they ended up being his buddies, and they like fucked me. They ended up throwing me from like a water dam that is like 50 meters high. After scarring my head and shit, like it was terrible. It's locked. There you go, take that. I'm so happy I left all of that here. Which, by the way, I'm gonna leave again. This, I guess I can wear it. And the rest is fine, I'll just park the car back. I don't know if we'll manage to find him, but I'm really willing to try. You feel dizzy again? Oh, I bugged again? You kidding me? This thing is really annoying. So like, I guess it's not even the food or water, it's this thing on my heart on the bottom right, there's this bar. You no longer feel dizzy. Okay, does that mean I can come back? Nope. Well, I guess it said you no longer feel dizzy, so I can do it again. I'm gonna see you next stream, mate. Enjoy. Good night, man. Good luck for work tomorrow. The cap, if you died, isn't the idea that you lost your memory, so you don't know how you died? Oh, that's a very good point, Boogie. I'm not... Okay, hold on. Let me just log out and log back in, because the problem here is that people are gonna fuck my car up. Because the only way to park their car is exactly where I was parked. So I need to relog just to park the car away. Then what you said, Boogie, is actually really true. I mean, I could always go up to him and do like a new scene, like, oh, you're ugly, I want to fuck you up, and then just like, or make up whatever bullshit, and then just shoot him right in the head. But it's gonna force interaction, and he's gonna see it through, right? He's gonna see it coming. Okay, you know what, chat? We're not gonna fight it. We're not gonna fight it because I don't want to risk it all on the first night. This is supposed to be an intro, like to show you a bit how it works, not necessarily to go all crazy and start like revenge RP. So I'm just gonna park the car and then we'll end it here for today. It's 1:05 anyway. We're already past the usual time, and then we'll see tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not sure yet if we do First Descendant or GTA 5. You guys seem to, honestly, you guys seem more interested in GTA 5 RP than in First Descendant. But on the other side, GTA 5 RP is like demands a lot of organization. Since it's not my server, it's like hard to do what I want, especially with an account that doesn't have too much money. So I would have to like think it through. But I'll do that. I'll think it through, and we'll see how we play things for the future. But I feel like GTA 5 RP could be a good thing, and it's gonna have a space in the channel, at least on the table. There's gonna be GTA 5 RP for sure. Whether it's permanent or not, I feel like that's probably where we can have a lot of fun. All right, boys, it was my absolute pleasure. I hope you had fun. I know I did. I did miss you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 p.m. CET. I'm not communicating on videos because I don't want to lie. Like, I don't want to tell you it's going to be out when it's not. Like, I'm going to figure things out for videos as soon as they are. You guys will be aware of it. All right, the last thing that remains to be said, my boys. First one is very good night. Second one is that I will see you on the next one.